Calvary boys. I'm going to see them Monday. They play Country Day. Goddamn, my little nigga Tristan. That nigga had probably like 12 last game. He only played the second half. Nigga said 3 threes. My little shoe.
Ain't nobody fucking with them Rebels.
Shit, them boys.
Yeah, they tough. They cutting up this shit.
Boy, got the best defense around, boy. Them boys play defense like the old high.
Has to goddamn.
I'm
I'm ready to see them play Wednesday.
That's they calling card though.
That's gonna be
I got to see that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
As soon as them tickets drop, boy.
You know,
Bro, listen. When y'all boys hit me before that nigga sent me the link for that last game, I'm like, cuz y'all boys forgot I'd be up at like 2 in the morning, cuz like, boy, I went on GoFan at like 6 a.m. and that shit was up. I was like, boy, let me go in and buy these shits.
for Johnson. It was still room.
But nah, Beach and Groves, but it's like, shit, I ain't gonna front that. Johnson wins a game, that shit sold out as soon as they dropped the link down there.
Yeah. Damn. Was it actually packed though? Cause nigga,
You ain't seen them highlights?
No, nigga, I don't
Bro, there was niggas on top of niggas in that shit. Like,
Damn.
and Windsor gym small. Like,
Damn.
these new gyms, they downsize them shits, and I don't like that.
Me either.
Like, boy, I miss the old beats. Like, I don't like the new beats.
Bro, I was
I
just
love the old beats.
Honestly,
I
Windsor
love-
is bigger than their old gym though.
Nah.
They old gym dark as a
They
fuck.
old
They
gym.
dark.
They old
They
gym.
only had like two
Up
sides.
higher.
It was dark.
It went up higher though.
They had really like one side. I don't even think it had two sides.
No, I had two sides.
Yeah, two.
It did.
It went
But
up
it was
higher.
for sure dark as a
But
fuck.
one
It went
side
up higher.
yeah.
The bleachers
But
went
now
up
they got
higher.
both sides. Well, three
Grove's
sides.
the only gym that
Well,
had
they
two
do got both
sides.
sides. They got
Upstairs,
all walls.
downstairs.
But that joint holds a motherfucker too though.
It was a motherfucker.
I miss Beach old
Lights
gym.
and that shit ain't work, boy. I used to like that shit though. Like,
Roll shit?
it's like you used to want to go in there and bust their ass on that little.
That's a
dark,
real
dusty
road
ass
game, bro.
floor,
You
like,
feel like you was
Wednesday,
road
yeah.
game.
Well, we gonna play Wednesday.
Yeah, you know.
You
And we ain't like them
I
niggas.
feel like
Like,
you Glory Road.
we did not like them
We
niggas.
started
like
playing them
Nobody
country.
ever did.
When we started playing them country schools, when I was at New Hampshire, that was Glory Road. Nigga. We was in Appleton County,
Man,
Franklin
listen.
County. Fuck
Well, that's why I told them folks, like, I used to tell my
County.
daddy, cuz, like,
Nigga.
nigga used to be sitting up, like, them times a nigga wasn't sleeping,
Everybody come on top.
and you watching that, and you, like, looking out the
You
window,
doing
right
mic check,
up
bro?
there, over cotton fields.
Oh
They just
yeah.
passing the ass
Oh, yeah.
cotton fields, like,
Slap
oh, I'm
cotton
about
fields,
to
boy.
fuck these
Oh, yeah.
crackers up, boy, like, ooh, shit, like, you just riding by looking at all these fucking cotton fields, oh, yeah.
These crackers
These
are
crackers
shit.
about to get it, they don't know.
They ain't never seen basketball.
We got to pull that motherfucker back.
Pull it back.
I'm trying to get that shit where y'all boys could just talking and pick y'all up. Y'all niggas ain't goddamn be.
Ain't got to be too close to. That's perfect.
Shit. It is leaning into that. It say something that repeat leaning into.
Yo,
Yeah, pull the couch
mic
up, too.
check.
Alright, that shit ain't picking that shit up. Alright.
Look, nigga.
Good question.
Cool. Sound like a click right there.
Something sweet.
Yo.
Hey-o.
I check 1, 2. I'll make that third.
Yeah. Man. I have to take my little, go ahead and do this little test shit. That nigga Billy was telling me that test open book though.
What the?
Billy played in the little city league shit. He played the piano in church and shit. For you to be able to like legally coach in Georgia, like so I can sit on the bench and shit next year.
Oh, certified shit.
Yeah.
Certification shit.
Is that shit open book?
Oh.
You the first person I ever heard say that.
You better say what? I feel like
That
what?
shit sound kind of wild.
Right.
Like,
Which
I ain't
state
never
certified test
heard-
would be open?
I ain't never heard nobody say that shit before, like ever.
That's too sweet.
I mean, but you know, could be shit could have changed now
Some
with these
new
new
shit.
COVID rules
Yeah.
and shit. So
COVID shit.
don't know. That's
They probably letting niggas do that shit. You know, like driver class.
yeah.
They even
type
telling you gotta
shit.
do the shit,
It is a lot of sorry ass.
and then you get it. They give you all the answers.
I
You
wouldn't
like,
be
Please,
surprised
sorry.
if it was overbooked.
But that's gonna always
I'd
be.
be surprised.
That's gonna always be.
That
the
would make
case.
sense.
That's gonna always be.
because
the
it can't
case.
be that high IQ.
Everybody's coach can't be a good coach. It's just shit.
It can't be that high.
It's just like that with anything.
There's no test I would worry about. You did harder.
Yeah, no, I ain't worried. I'm not worried about it. It's a formality type thing. I just gotta do this shit so I can, you know, like I say, really fuck with them boys next year.
That's how the boys are the referees.
What?
They ain't got enough, so like the rest be out there be some bullshit.
Oh, but that nigga Malik be calling the game. The boys hate his ass. They hate
What
Malik. Dark skin Malik. Oh, yeah, short dark skin Malik went to the high. Went to Chris home. Wait, don't pull up over here before we get some guys.
Yes, I was calling. I had placed the order earlier.
I'm so glad the camera is on.
Party by the little country.
Damn, I wish I'd been recording this shit.
Oh, it's on.
This motherfucker
Oh.
too. That shit was
Right
right
at the beginning of the episode.
Right at the beginning. I
Like, what?
I placed the order.
Oh, a goddamn episode.
Placed the order for 15 pounds of oysters.
This nigga over here, yeah, little country.
A real
boy.
Savannah nigga.
Extra on.
Y'all want to see a poke nigga?
Extra on
They
the
got
country.
blue because I'm
For my
like,
black
shit.
ass.
I caught it in that pool. The pool had said they wanted a buck for the little party play, the little country. So I'm like, shit, alright, I'm going half for somebody anyway, goddamn. So shit, the person I'm supposed to be going to have it. Oh, fam, I'm not paying that much for no little country. There's one that's, they got it for 60 at Bradley's. I'm like, shit. Whatever. Y'all going to get that shit. I don't know. Cause shit, I was going to the pool or going home and I was sitting my ass down. Cause shit, my boys play at 5:30. So if I ain't got whatever I need by then,
So,
ain't gonna be got.
ain't gonna be good.
Oh, you supposed to dunk on that nigga.
So shit. Guess we done run through these shits in order then.
Shit, is my good? We good?
Yeah, I straight. Oh, I straight.
Yeah, you know Sean gonna be up on the anyway.
Huh?
Shit,
Kiss the mic.
I really was gonna try to sit back and pull this shit up.
So
Shit.
you can do that. You know what I'm saying? That'll make y'all. That's why I always put that shit in the middle. Just grab the whole table.
Ooh, they got to go to the show.
Yeah, I'm about to say just grab the whole table, pull that shit back.
Tumble over on y'all ass. Drinking all.
Yeah, we good. You good?
Say something else?
Yo.
Yeah, you good.
Yo.
So,
Say again,
right?
we in here.
Say something else?
Back in the
Yo.
back in the print.
Yeah.
Yo,
Check in.
talking this shit.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
Yeah, y'all too straight.
hey yo. We all
Y'all too straight. Y'all got good. Y'all got good, Mike. That's motherfucker. Y'all doing so y'all good.
We appreciate that.
We see what you
Good
did.
looks, my brother.
Good. It's good now.
Right.
Mic check.
Yo,
Good. Mic check.
you can't
1, 2.
stop the rain.
I said nigga sound like Adele just now.
Hit it, Shaw.
I heard that you settled down, that you.
Sing that shit, still.
When
it starts to pour.
Boy, yeah, without a doubt.
Damn, boy, I got a new phone.
What?
That's how I be
Right.
receiving all. I be like,
Some new
shit,
shit.
that's kind of fresh.
New shit. Shout out to
I
Duke,
appreciate
boy.
that.
I didn't even know I was gonna get a new phone this morning. Murder criminal. And that's what she said. This is your Christmas surprise. I was like, I'll take it. I didn't really want a new phone, but
You better enjoy that shit now.
oh nah, shit. I was about.
iPhone 14 will be out before you know it.
No, I'm good.
Nah,
Nah,
for real.
Next week.
That's why I told her
Swear to
I'll
God.
be stressing getting the newest shit.
It be like that, though.
Cause like you say, boy, that shit. 6 months later, fucking 13S, fucking double R or some shit gonna come out.
Oh, some bullshit.
I'm about to pull up the list real fast. We could try to start
Graves
talking.
finally won some shit for Georgia.
That shit, I mean that all real.
Power on.
Y'all seen the shit I added? The little Biden playing the 50, you know what I'm saying? The whole
I was wondering who
justice
put that shit.
Yeah.
What you mean playing the 50?
I mean, if you ain't, that man ain't did shit for us since he got in office.
Yeah.
Joe Biden hasn't done shit for
Oh,
us since he's got in office.
Yeah.
I was just saying earlier.
Now that student loan shit was.
I'm about to say,
Y'all
fuck
talking
that,
about
yeah.
too. That was all that shit. all
The
that shit.
student loans, not only has he not done shit, cause I seen some, they probably did some little bullshit laws that if you look them up, they be like, oh, we done passed this and that, but nigga, what have you done that you told us you was gonna do?
I said that.
Of the things you've told us that we wanted to hear, what have you done of that?
He did a little easy bullshit to say I did this, and this, but all the big shit niggas really wanted.
Exactly.
That nigga said, yeah, I ain't
And
casting
it's like
shit.
shit. I also said that Kanye versus Drake beef just being a, you know what I'm saying, a
Hey,
money
boy.
scheme.
Let me tell you this. Well, I'm gonna say my hot take for when we start.
Nobody,
I'll
man.
say-
That's what I'm
Save
saying.
my
Like,
hot
shit
take.
I
Let me
added.
tell you
Shit
this.
I
Save your
added.
shit.
Let me tell you something.
I added that.
Get your gun.
The little They're trying to cancel just the baby and all, cause like that nigga just been doing a bunch of shit this year. Like it's been an eventful year for the baby.
He's had an eventful career, period.
Yeah,
True.
But shit, I just
He came in the
Shot
game.
somebody in
Right, he came in the game wild.
But shit, I also say like just the justice system, like how this shit crazy. Like besides the Kyle Rittenhouse, how shit the other school shooter shit, like his whole family got indicted behind that shit. Like mom's, pops, and the shooter. So shit, like, and for the closing, I just was like, shit, since this a year-end episode, goddamn, what has this year shown you, and goddamn, what y'all want to execute in the new year?
Straight up.
Shit showed me niggas ain't real.
It's been
twice.
seen.
Niggas ain't who they say they is, B.
Say it twice.
I know.
You know nigga you say you ain't. How you know that, homie?
Just know that I know.
How you know that, homie?
just
That's
know.
hilarious. That ad lib is hilarious. How you know that, homie?
Shit.
Big fat.
Mean shit.
Alright, so
But this shit's
Just
Yeah,
gotta
you
pick
wanna,
one to start off with and got
oh,
to
you
get
wanna
how
make
you
it
want
fun.
to. But shit, how you want to? I don't know how you want to.
Oh yeah, it's technically your show. It's actually your show.
We on your
I
shit.
mean,
Yeah, so however you know.
We'll just go from there.
I'm about to say, I know y'all wanna use this shit as a damn episode too.
Oh yeah, that's another thing to discuss.
I mean-
So
We ain't opposed.
I'm just saying shit. I know if I go on with somebody, I'm taking that shit with me. I'm dropping the bullshit episode next week. A month and a half ago, nigga. That shit get dropped. I ain't gonna shit.
We'll let it stay on your platform.
'Cause we was on some-
I'm thinking about it like shit. I just seen all the smoke yesterday, and they had Wallow and Gilly on it, and that shit ain't on Gilly them page. You
yeah,
gotta
so
go to
we
all the
on some.
smoke
We
and
want
that
you to
shit.
come basically come to our
It's
shit.
exclusive, yeah. You don't get this type podcast.
Right, so we gonna come to your shit
The
and
Untitled
then
podcast.
we want you to, you know what I'm saying, we gonna set it up for you to come, you know, fuck with us on our job.
Hell
type
yeah.
shit. So
We do that.
do it like that.
Alright, shit, we'll do that. Find some damn New Year's shit.
Boy,
We chilling. Boy, I made my first Detroit beat last night too, Shaw.
Huh?
I made my
Oh, that
first.
was?
Yeah, that last shit I was working on last night.
But nah, bro, I was talking to somebody earlier. I'm like, shit, I probably had watched Spider-Man at the house with K, cause this new shit, that little nigga gonna be scared, cause I can take that movie. His godmama that took him to the movie. They sending me pictures of this little nigga sitting right there. Blow, scared, talking about, man, I want my grandma, I want my mom. Like, I don't want to watch this shit no more.
Yeah, I don't take little kids no more.
I'll take
Nah,
my
real
kids no
shit.
way.
Hey, real shit.
That's a shirt.
Somebody put me to see Power Rangers. Nigga Blow got scared, said he want to go. I'm mad as fuck. I want to see this
Exactly,
shit. Well, I was
bro.
hot.
Like,
I'm like, nah,
Power
bro,
Rangers.
cover your eyes, something. Like, I ain't
That's
listening
what my
to
wife tells me.
Shit, nigga, like, they can see you coming out.
That's too damn bad.
shit. Too damn bad.
You gonna say
Yeah,
it.
like it's nudity in there. Cover your
Pay for
eyes.
that ticket.
It's my Uncle Miles. I'm scared. Bitch, you fucked
It's
up.
fucking powerful.
Man today, nigga.
You talking about you fucked up.
You watch these little niggas every day fight
Yeah.
crime.
And
Nigga said I'm scared.
that was a new Power Ranger. It wasn't even Ivan.
Right, like,
It's
I them.
Power Rangers, son. What are you scared of?
This shit's cartoons at this
The
point.
new generation, boy, I tell you. Gotta stay in prayer about that, boy.
Gotta stay in prayer.
Punk ass mother. I'm still mad about that shit.
Yeah, they better bring Conda and AJ to goddamn practice next week. I know that much. AJ gonna be alright, but you know what they said about that other one, boy. We don't start getting that nigga around some men.
Man, listen, boy. One of my
One of Jay
clients,
nephews.
one of my new clients, cuz
His
was
sister
like,
ain't bring his ass to basketball
I think
practice.
she a single
You done
parent.
told
One of my new clients, and she was on some
Better
shit
get that
like,
boy involved this month. That boy gonna be soft.
bro, she, my new client, talking about
She don't wanna
the two
hit.
boys I got. They need male presence, so I'm happy that I'm getting started with you type shit. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I mean she said more gonna be a punk.
hey, I'm thinking
I
like,
heard
I'm
that
telling
shit.
you,
That's always
Don't
code
tell me
for
this one
he's
nigga
either a criminal or a punk in the making. There's no in between. Like it's one or the other. He's a
And
criminal or a
God
punk.
forbid, God forbid that nigga be both.
Sheesh.
Punk and that nigga still. Oh shit.
Oh shit!
special.
And he'll
place.
beat some fucking ass.
Special place in hell for that nigga.
Talk
Bro.
about a double homicide.
Special place in hell for that nigga. You know that.
I forgot what generation of niggas you come from. You talking about special place in hell for that
Punk
nigga.
game still?
Okay.
Still, you a kill.
Yeah, you a punk.
Oh shit.
Nigga, you a kill.
It's not too much you won't do if you do that. I'm just saying.
Right.
Just saying.
When you put it that way.
Just saying.
You're not
When you
wrong.
put it that way. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be afraid of too much.
Jay, shut the
That's
fuck
not
up.
what I'm gonna do.
Shut the fuck up. Stay on passing lanes, boy. See, that's what I got to get in girls practice and show them niggas how to do. Niggas don't play passing lanes for nothing. And they beat it. They already beat it.
That was how I had your man play on ball defense, but them niggas can have so many more steals.
Bruh, I be getting mad watching how close they be to
Go
getting
for
the
the fucking
steals
ball.
and don't get go.
It's like I used
Boy,
to tell
look
my
at that
kids.
You have a big ass
Move
nigga
your
in the back.
fucking
Go.
feet.
I
Like,
used to tell my kids because it's down there like a pulley system with this shit. Cause wherever the ball moves, you need to move and they need to
Nigga,
be,
you know where the ball about to
everything need to be on the
go.
string.
He only got two
Everything needs to
options.
be on the string.
I'm gonna cut one
I
option
basically
out.
told my young niggas the same thing when you're like, bro, especially when we run the zone, like the way we rotate, it should look like I'm pulling y'all on the string.
Exactly.
If you rotating right, it should look like somebody got y'all on the
It's
string
simple
and y'all
logic.
just fall.
He
y'all
can
filling
only
in.
pass the ball one or two ways in this sea of niggas.
And
Man,
it's
I
like
got that big ass nigga behind me.
Right? I'm going for every
And it's
steal.
like, cause you
I'm
that bottom,
straight.
you bottom
And the nigga
row,
don't foul?
you bottom row. That's what you there for. Like,
I'ma have
you ain't
10
that past the
steals.
eyes, cause you got somebody over the top. And if you talking, cause all you gotta do keep your head on the swivel.
Go for it.
Right.
Because it's like, boy,
Bruh.
listen, once that shit in the air,
I used to love that
it's between
shit.
you and me.
I used to
As long as y'all
love
rebound the back end when he go for the block.
that shit
y'all
about
straight.
angles, bro. Like they already be in good position. They just don't go for the fucking ball.
Go.
Like,
And that's why I used to tell my kids. Boy, listen, I used to tell my kids, boy, all the time, cause hands out, hands. I used to stop
stress
practice.
that.
I used to
Stress
stop
that.
practice. I'm like, cause
how you gonna play defense?
I'm about to be standing how you standing right now. I like stand how you standing right
How
now.
the fuck you
Nigga
gonna
standing
play-
right there with his hands
how you
down.
play
Nigga
defense
pass
like
the
that?
ball.
Yeah.
You see how I made it?
How you gonna play
Now
defense?
put your hands up. Pass the ball again. Ball hit off the nigga hand.
Oh,
Put your fucking
That
hands
shit
up.
makes me angry.
that's
Hey,
how
That shit makes me angry.
I
Like,
have two of these.
and I wasn't even no lockdown defender, but I
But it's
like.
like, cuz when they making that last pass, boy, my left hand extended,
I got
boy, like, I'm about to take this shit.
Yeah, and if you just move like you say, bro, I see where the ball going. Meet that shit. Don't wait for the like. That
It's
shit
like my niggas
makes me
just
angry.
watch too much basketball, cuz.
Rise my
Like,
gears.
That shit make me angry. Like,
Damn, you care about
and they don't box out. Like if I was
I'm
coaching
down
against
there,
bros,
when I see a nigga about to come, boy, oh yeah, boy, I'm about to take your legs out.
I was coaching against bros,
I ain't
the
gonna
way
talk
I would
about
beat
you.
them would be to press their ass all game. Cause for one fourth quarter, like
Man,
most teams, they
the
give
man
out.
make mistakes, too many mistakes.
Yes. And they don't, even when they break a lot of press, they don't score off them shit. They break it and they set the offense up. Which, yeah, like, nigga, you got numbers. You need to be looking to
Go.
attack.
Get to the
This shit
I would press them. Whether they break, I press them. They don't have a point guard.
Press that shit.
They don't have no real point guard.
Run.
I press them niggas. Yeah. They don't have no real point. I press them niggas all night long. All night long.
They don't have a problem when they go up against wins. I ain't gonna hold it.
I mean, because when they got athletes.
Nigga was watching.
They got athletes and real basketball
I ain't gonna hold
players.
it.
So-
Cause listen, like, them boys, how we was just talking about that string shit.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be how
But
Gerald play against Dante. If he set the tone, they
Oh,
gonna be
Jared
straight.
gonna come with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Jared
Listen,
gonna come with
they
it.
gonna be straight.
You gotta line that shit up.
They gonna
Jared
be
gonna
straight.
come with it.
But if he come like,
I tell you who got to play, bro.
They-
Gerald.
They probably gonna cancel each other out, but I ain't gonna lie. Dante
Akeem.
added a lot to his
Yeah, that's what I'm
game
telling you.
from last year to
And
this
if he get
year.
the ball out of the beginning,
I'm
it's
not
like
worried
last
about
year,
him that much.
That nigga shrunk.
Yeah, he the least of one.
I'm not worried about him that much. Cause this is the thing about Dante. Dante got that shit. Like he got that God-given shit. Like that's the eye test. Like you watch that nigga play and you like we done said it before. He at one point last year he wasn't even the best nigga on their team.
Yeah.
But you still could look and say like, yeah, that nigga going D1. Like,
Yeah.
there's no question. You just you
Body
got
type.
certain shit you can't teach. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no.
saying? Yeah, and size. But them niggas have fucking ball players, cuz like them niggas got niggas that Greg little nephew main point. Grove's defense good enough that Dante he gonna do what he gonna do, but he ain't gonna just get the ball and go for fucking 30 on you because he gonna break a nigga down off the dribbles. His handles not all that. His shot's still developing.
Shit, real shit. Kevin Smart, I let him go for 30. I mean, the rest
Everybody
of
else, yeah, everybody
the
else.
rest of that shit, he gonna
Everybody
give you
else.
whatever. So make them niggas.
But the only thing about that is they kind of feed off him. Like if he get going, that shit kind of like
Yeah, they want
That's what you got. That's what you
that
got.
shit kind
wait for the niggas, though.
of that shit kind of like put it. It's like basically he like hard day team basically. Like that nigga get going, it's like alright.
Yeah, I would go in
That shit kind of amp us
up.
up. Like he like I said, he gonna do what he gonna do.
But see, that's what niggas depending on that nigga. See, different
It's like
Him and Karan, I'll be like,
It's like I ain't
y'all
even
niggas ain't
front.
going.
Them boys down there play like the Clippers with less laws. They turn up off their dunks. Like they highlight plays is what they do.
That shit
It's
them
what
boys
gives
good.
them energy and make them play on both ends. So it's like you
I wouldn't
gotta
say Johnson
limit.
beating them up kind
They
of like.
don't
They
exactly.
gonna set the
Right,
tone,
But
like,
see, but Marco, them boys told my dad that shit like, we gonna make ugly though. Like,
Yeah,
we
you
we
can't.
gotta, we
Ain't
gotta
no
make
pretty
ugly.
shit.
Exactly.
We have no choice
with
but
a
to.
team like that.
We gotta make
We
ugly.
don't have the talent. We gotta make y'all fight for
Ugly,
this.
yeah.
one. We gonna have to.
And-
Shit.
But that's how girl used to. That's how girl used to got
Yeah,
going.
boy.
Before niggas started transferring in, and all the boys. that's how
Girls
boys
in the
always
high,
do.
boy.
Boy, beat your ass,
Bro,
you
listen.
can't win that shit.
We gonna win the fight. We might not win the
Girls
game.
in the high,
You might not
you
win
might
that
lose
shit.
the battle.
Like back
My
Don't
10th
win the war.
my 10th grade year, bro, I seen
You
that
right,
nigga
though.
Keenan act a fucking fool. Like, bro, what you out here doing, dog? Like, big bro, what you doing?
So that's
Like,
the
bro.
mental part of the game.
Like, bro, that man Keenan real loud box that nigga AJ in the mouth.
That
Like,
mental part of the
we
game.
walk, they going down on the other end. Keenan backpedaling, AJ jogging down, looking at the point guard type of shit. That nigga Keenan looked at that nigga, looked at the ref, looked at that nigga, looked at the ref.
You more worried about the fact now that I just punched you in the mouth and nothing happened than you are about playing basketball.
Nigga Keenan kicked that nigga D in the face. Like,
Oh, yeah. God, like I said, like you said, the old girls in Savannah High School, y'all niggas know, but nigga, that shit was a fight. You was getting elbow, you was getting tripped, you was getting knee, you was getting punched in the stomach.
Man, the boys crank that motherfucker heat up in that Jimmy Grove. We hired the bitch in that shit.
I seen
sweating.
Tim got that
Ball
box,
sweating,
that nigga
flow
was
sweating.
nuts.
Shit, boy, I remember them boys
Box
played.
out.
I remember them boys
Boy,
played.
that boss with that wave ball.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I remember them boys played the
Yeah,
high.
that's
That
all.
nigga Marco
Shoot,
Mason
shoot.
had Cam hold the rock for the whole third quarter.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I was at that game. KC.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
they played.
KC.
Well, we sitting right there in the front row.
Ain't
Cam
no shot fucking this
Nick
shit.
Harrison ain't talking to us. I swear to God, we talking Cam for the whole
Everything.
third quarter.
Ain't
We
no
was
shot
like,
fucking this shit.
Right there.
Yeah.
nigga gonna come out that price?
Stay in that zone if you want to. We'll hold this motherfucker.
Bro, I put this
Yeah,
on
nigga.
on God, cause a nigga was sitting right there getting
I don't
blowed.
get why
Like,
I
what is
did
these
that, too.
niggas doing? Like, the score is like 22-20. Boys held that shit the whole second quarter. Boys came out of halftime, probably held that shit the first 4-5 minutes, cause I want to say one of them niggas had hit a trait. I think it was Turk. Somebody had hit a trait or to like spark some shit. Boys got a stop, came back down, held that shit some more.
They say Coach Jordan, the one
That's
really
what Coach
brought
Jordan
that
got
shit
the
to the city.
Yeah,
Like,
the boss
He
was
got it
trying.
from there.
And
From
see,
there,
Boss
yeah.
was trying to come out of that shit.
yeah.
Cause damn Boss had ran up on Cam ass and Coach
He
Coach
looked-
J,
he
Coach
said,
J,
"Get back,
back your
get
ass up.
Get back.
Boy, my
Man, let me
daddy
get this 5
said.
seconds, coach. You tripping.
My daddy said you fuck around with Jordan, boy. The score at the end of the game would be goddamn 39-35. That nigga be like,
Listen, he
held
started
the ball
doing
so
some
long.
shit after that game.
Yeah.
Like on everything, he was like, bro, there's nobody that could fuck with the team I have. So
Yeah, once we
once
get the lead,
oh, we about to play keep away on your ass.
as soon as I
Like
got that
Jordan,
lead, I was
realize
gone.
it's a thieves game, man.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
Gotta
take
be able to think the
gotta
game,
take
man.
adapt, you feel me?
Especially with them niggas, shit. You fuck around and try to run up on them niggas ass. Boxer.
Bro, I got Norris,
box.
Boxer, and KC
So them boys get either one of them get 30, any get 90.
off
So it ain't matter.
the dribble. Like,
No cap.
good.
No
gracious.
rap cap.
Good gracious.
And nigga Boxer got different after Doc got.
And you had
Yeah.
and you had both the wall
He
birds.
did.
I want to say Kyrie was in 10th grade.
Bruh, you
Then
know
was
what's
in
crazy? Them boys was what? Maybe 6'3" at the tallest.
Oh yeah,
Both of them niggas played down low.
cause that nigga
On
Kyrie,
both ends of the floor.
Kyrie
What the
used to get up. 'Cause
On
in 10th
both
grade,
ends of the floor.
cause
The shorter brother,
that's Kyrie.
that's
Yeah,
the
he
younger
was tall,
brother.
yeah.
Man, cuz them niggas was one might have been like 6'1", the other one was like 6'3". Them niggas played the
Big,
4 and the
like,
5.
yeah. Played big
And was
they
boxing everything. Niggas was embodying them niggas. Like, cause that shit,
Dunk.
even as a young nigga, I was amazed watching that. Like, what the hell? Like, they ain't
Them
even.
boys played so tough.
Niggas just did who?
I remember when Brandon.
Dream on before Dream on type shit. Like, that
Right.
shit was hard.
I remember when Brandon was a senior. It was just probably junior at Groves. Goddamn, when we played the hot. That nigga Brandon hit probably like 4-5 trays.
Brandon who?
Jones, nigga.
Oh, BJ. Oh, yeah.
That nigga had
Yeah,
pulled
yeah,
one
yeah,
from
yeah.
by Coach Jordan.
That nigga was
like
like corner demon.
that nigga pulled one from by Coach Jordan and like fuck it. Nigga pull that shit from dumb deep. Nigga drill that shit. Coach J called the timeout. And nigga Brandon said something to Coach J. Oh, it's over with for the rest of the night. Like, boy, listen, like I think they put Wahlberg on that nigga, boy. Like, and Wahlberg wasn't going for it. And I think Toby Norris had to spit on that
Let me
nigga.
tell y'all niggas real quick before we start though. Who called that shit the worst though? Nigga Boom. When Boom started the beach. And they called hell in every gym. He winning.
Yeah. Them boys was sucking for that man came to school though, bro. Like,
cause he was coming to Grove. Boom and told us
he had a fucking Woodsville. What's the name?
Bro. Shit, Boom living in goddamn. He was using the crocodile dress. That's how they go to the beach. But Boom and Toes was coming to Grove. Both of them was be able to.
You said
Toby went to West Town.
Yeah. So yeah, cause I played.
So it's like shit. He was supposed to transition.
Bro, cause all them, cause they had that SEC shit across the street. Cause I was been to the beach. Toes was been to the beach.
Yep.
Toby played football at the beach for like 2 weeks. Dougie came out there, sent the games off the field, said he was a football player. Toby mama found out about that shit and got hot and put a nigga out of the beach and nigga in California.
But it's like them type of coaches like Dougie, Coach Jordan, they did not want their basketball.
Yeah, you ain't playing no fucking football.
And they say KC was supposed to play football. Them boys like, well, that nigga Jordan cursed all them fucking coaches out. Like he is not playing no fucking
hard pass. Oh yeah. I seen that nigga break somebody's neck in middle school.
Yeah, that's what we played. We played Southwest.
Played somebody at Garden City Stadium, and that nigga hit a nigga.
Nigga, so we played defense and
broke
they can't run that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say they say that nigga dunked on the teacher and the students versus teachers. Like,
He did. I was coaching that shit. I couldn't play. I was coaching that shit. Then somebody threw a rubber on the floor and that shit busted the boy canceled the rest of the game.
My brother was fucking with his
Somebody threw that shit over water and threw that shit on the court.
That shit on Mike.
My brother was fucking with his bitches. He was mad about it.
So let me know when you got your started, my boy.
But yeah, shit, we good. I did the whole goddamn intro y'all niggas talking. We good. Go straight into that shit.
This man, he a country nigga. He do that shit.
Just like a nigga.
Yeah, no, he talking about you. We definitely talking about you.
Oh no, you good. We ain't talking about you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it feel good to be back recording.
If they ain't talking about you, you're doing something wrong.
That's
No,
what
that's
right.
Can't tell me.
That's what they say. I'm ready to eat some of these oysters tonight.
Yes, man.
That right.
I gotta clean off my shucks. I ain't even front. I might fuck around and pull up and not even eat no oyster. Just pull up and socialize. Cause I kind of don't feel like that shit.
Oysters and seafood,
I don't feel like that
Hold on,
shit.
did this nigga walk out too?
Yeah.
He tell my hold on, this nigga walked up too. We did change some fresh off on him.
Huh?
Don't you worry about it, bitch. I know somebody like you.
So Kevin gonna take some
Oh yeah, man, a little dick tonight.
Crying.
Hot
Under
dick.
pressure.
Who that?
Oh, that one?
Man, Jigga Ball. Got a little dick tonight. Man,
I
step
forgot you said them hoes ass. Say why you don't be going out like that?
Step
Bitch, I'm a slave!
Why you don't be going? Man, stepping out, boy.
You trying to step out and be low at the same time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I do it all the time.
Well, I say shit. You see me? I always be outside on the lake. Effing no.
Nigga see me like, what the fuck you doing now? Like, that way you
I'm loving it. Well, I ain't seen you in a long time.
I love it.
I know it. And actually, if anybody asks,
You ain't about to see me.
didn't see
you
me
ain't
here.
seen me.
You actually didn't see me just now.
You didn't see anything.
Anything? Anything.
Nigga see me at a basketball game.
That's it.
How you
That's
doing,
the
brother?
only
What's
place.
up?
I think I might ever say.
Walking in and walking out.
I think I might ever say. Married niggas. No, they act different with their wife. Hey, brother, how you doing? Yeah, just taking it easy, man. With the family. With the
Where the
family.
bitches
See
at?
by themselves. Nigga, where's the bitches?
What a bitch.
Where's the
That
bitches?
nigga not like that.
That nigga ain't like that.
He used to be a player, I know.
Oh, shit. Oh,
But shit, hey, here we go, man. Shit, we missing one, but wait for brother to get back, man. But
Country ass.
the country ass nigga, man. But in
Yeah.
the meantime, goddamn, welcome to episode 45. I need somebody to keep count for this shit. Episode 45 of the Untitled Podcast, man. I'm here with my guys, man. I ain't gonna call y'all my little brothers, man. I don't do that shit no more. I'm your little brother shit. These my guys, man. Young
Respect.
dudes, my niggas, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? The Potecast.
Yes, sir.
The world famous Potecast.
Someday. Manifest.
Already here, man. Already here. Let y'all boy go ahead and introduce yourselves for those who don't know.
You already know. It's matter of fact, no, we're gonna let Shaw. We're gonna let that boy Silk pop it off.
We gonna let that man just team that country fucking up.
Country. We gonna let Silk pop it off like he usually do his.
Yeah.
This man. You already started.
Yeah, my fault. It's your boy Young Sip. You already know 1/4 for the podcast. Shit, happy to be on the Untitled podcast. Why you ain't got no title, brother?
I tried to title this shit, man. The folks say they don't need one, man. They said, fuck it, that
This shit
rock
too
out.
raw. Ain't no cut on this.
Man, that shit tough.
Give it
Too
to
raw. Too magic.
But shit, you already know to the right of me. If y'all don't fuck with us, but I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, to the right of me, I got my dog with me. Jaytona 4000.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm
Speaking
saying?
joke.
To the left of me, you feel me, my other host, you know what I'm saying, the founder, the creator, you know what I'm saying, the
El
visionary of
Capitan.
this shit. My boy Nevatell. He ain't gonna tell y'all what.
Honcho.
Chill out, man.
He said too much already.
You feel me? He ain't gonna tell y'all much, but he'll say what's up. He'll speak to you. And shit, last but not least, the Pope goat himself. The nigga you love to hate, I love to hate. I can't stand it. My dog with the little worms on his head.
Oh,
That
Sirski.
fucking bitch in the peacoat.
Big
You know
head,
what I'm
little
saying?
body.
Coach jacket, my, you know what I'm
Himself.
saying? He gonna tell him what he'll do.
Oh, no.
He might fuck your bitch though.
Ah,
You know,
hey.
like-
It's, yeah.
Yes, sir, man. Sure know the vibes. It's funny, man, being in here, because really, all these boys, man, for the most part, was little brothers and me. And I held they brothers are all mine. So dope being here with y'all, boy. Been watching what y'all been doing. And y'all doing it at y'all age, man. Shit. I know when I was 24, 25, 26, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I wasn't even in the right mind to do that shit, man. I'd be some whole other type of shit. Niggas want to focus on shit. The only thing we did right was throw parties, and that was it.
We threw a mean party.
What's
Let's say something
What's
myself.
Stacey say? Remember them motherfuckers?
Yeah, that's all we can do, man. But it's been a long time coming for sure, man. Something I had on my mind once y'all boys got started. I said, I'm letting them boys cook, get them boys where they want to be, man, and we gonna link for down show, man. So,
Yeah,
you know, one
We
thing.
happy to be
BPL,
here.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
BPL.
Man. Shit, we done been watching your growth, you feel me, over the time, you feel me, and you been one of the people, like, you know what I'm saying, we trying to friendly competition, you know what I'm saying? Friendly
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah, man.
Like, oh, he doing numbers, shit, we gonna do them same numbers, like, just
Now that man help us get our stock for real.
for real, for real.
You know, that's sibling rivalry, man. That's how that shit go, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit work. You know
It's
what
like I feel
mean?
like a lot of people gotta start looking at this competition like shit is more friendly, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
versus like
It's
trying
definitely
to tear
friendly.
somebody down. You feel
Yeah.
me? Shit, we both gonna eat. We both gonna
Yeah.
get.
Hey man, I approach it like Kobe because I'm gonna ask you like what's the ins and out on it. But
Yeah.
I want
At
to
the
win.
same time,
But
like,
I'm gonna ask you like how you do that move? How you, what's that machine right there? You know, how you set that mic up?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
That's how that shit posted.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Shit, I see that niggas a post, man. Hey, we at the 5K. Oh, the was 5. Oh,
They
I got some.
hit the broad face.
Okay.
I got something.
I like that. I'm gonna repost that. All y'all see the one that's 5K. Now watch this.
Battery in my back. Yeah.
Nah, it's how shit supposed to be, man. Especially in this city, man. You know how niggas give it up. They don't goddamn want to show love, but it's supposed to be shown.
Shout out to all the podcasts in the Pope, man. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no beef, cause we want to see all y'all succeed.
It's
For real,
enough
for real.
room for everybody to get something, man.
Listen,
Niggas ain't.
man, podcasting in itself is new enough the way it's space for everybody.
Yeah.
It is, bro. We all
Everybody
talking about-
listening.
Yeah.
We all talking about our own, you know what I'm saying, different shit, you feel me? And like, it's so many different qualities that Savannah people have, you feel me? So it's like you getting to see all them shit, you feel me? The entrepreneurs, shit. We ain't no comedians, but shit, y'all laugh at this shit.
Y'all laugh at
You know what I'm
this.
saying? Shit, we just
We
laugh
give
at
y'all
niggas,
real.
but shit. Yeah, we, exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
you getting a piece of everything from everybody.
Yeah, man. So find your lane, man.
Thanks.
Stay in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't get in trouble, so you stay out your lane. But
That was I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Before you go on,
No,
not to
no,
cut you
no,
off,
no,
but
no,
Shaw
no.
gonna tell you that a couple times for this episode. He gonna cut you off about 20 times and apologize for it. But like that's the dope thing about us like coming together on this job, cause like you got an audience, we got an audience. You know, you just a couple of years older than us, not that big an age difference, but still like you know that just come with you knowing different people doing different things, and so for us to be able to like you know, be able to share the light to the stuff you talking about to our generation, the people, you know, in our circle, and the same thing for you. You know, it's like bridging the gap. So I think I like being a part of shit like that. It's real cool.
So already.
Definitely appreciate you, you know, doing everything you done did for us behind the scenes, all that stuff, and so yeah, fuck with you for that, big bro.
Because we've been trying to outreach and like learn new shit for ourselves. Anybody been trying to help us figure shit out for real?
Minimally, a few niggas done gave some tips, but not really.
Them boys know, man. They hit me. I tell you everything.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
thing
real
about
shit.
it, man. It's like when we talk. I remember shit. When I pulled up on y'all. What was that like? Labor Day, right?
Yeah.
Y'all talking about somebody that had a business and their friend took their business.
Oh,
you know what
yes.
I'm saying? And I ain't gonna get too deep into it.
Yes.
And I told y'all boys. Then I said, keep it a buck with you. If it's an idea I got, I don't care who tried to take it, steal it, whatever, because you still got to do it better than me.
Right.
It's my shit.
Exactly.
Right? So I got that confidence in my shit. Like,
Facts.
nah, bro, do whatever. I'll lay all that. I'll put that shit right in front of you and still watch you fuck it all up.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You always
So,
what you do is how you do it.
play.
But
Come
you
on,
can't do it
come
like
on.
me.
You gotta stop it.
Niggas,
You gotta stop
niggas
it.
grew up athletes, and see the generation I came from, bro. I remember, especially with that football shit. We'll tell niggas, hey, bro, we running that with
You
you.
don't do, yeah.
And still score.
Nigga
It
tell you
don't
exactly
matter.
what he
You
about to
don't
do.
gotta
Yo,
stop that shit. You gotta stop.
I'm confident enough.
I'm about to
where-
in and out, tween, step back, pull up in your face.
Do that shit. And then walk down the court like shit. Nigga told you.
Power play to do a man to get his
But
win.
you can't do it like
Yeah,
You
some
gotta
real
do it.
shit.
So yeah, so them boys don't know, man. Anything y'all boys need from me, you know what I'm saying? I'm more than willing to help out with, man. Because again, it ain't competition for me. It's showing love. And I'm always gonna do that. So the idea for this whole episode, man, is to do a little bit of a year in review. We right here at the end of 2022, 21. And shit, really still feel like we in 2020,
Man.
Ain't shit changed.
Come on,
It
bro.
feel like, cause once the pandemic started, I forgot, like, I don't even remember what year that
Nigga,
shit started.
I don't remember what
Once
day
that
it
shit
was.
started,
Together.
cause it's like all this shit just.
This is all pandemic. It's no
together.
2021. This is all pandemic. Like, whenever this shit ends, I'm gonna look back at all that year as the pandemic. However many years this shit end up
Yeah.
I
being.
wonder how people felt when that Spanish flu shit was going on. Like,
Probably the same way.
They ain't had no Twitter back then, though, so them niggas was
They
screwed.
probably thought it was just them.
Right.
Like, what the fuck
Right.
going on? I think that's what make it wild for. We seen everybody goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Everybody suffering from that shit.
Yeah.
They thought the Spanish food just goddamn them. Some Spanish.
Low
nah,
and
nigga, we got it over here too.
You know, we got it.
Telegram come through from Tua. I be damn. Jeffro and them boy ain't got that shit in
Jeffro.
Waco.
Mhm.
Shit.
So man, so real quick, so what has changed for y'all since start of the pandemic? We gonna go from what? Let's say March of last year to today.
This.
Man, this shit has been a roller coaster.
Everything,
like shit. bro.
Everything, brother.
Some days we up, some days we down. Niggas just be wondering, like, boy, when is this shit gonna get?
When is it gonna be over?
for real, like
Can't take it anymore.
since this shit started, like nothing has been the same.
Like for real.
Nah, life as we know it is definitely over.
For real, like,
Life
even-
as we know it is for sure.
Even every time,
I
like
knew it.
times that I just take a nap, I wake up, I feel like I'm waking up in a twilight zone, boy. Like
It's real.
a nigga for real, like in this shit.
Like,
Like,
nigga really
this shit is
be
really
happy
going
to
on.
wake
for real,
up. Like,
You gotta put
real,
your mask
for
on when you
real,
get
like,
up.
Grass.
Niggas just here. You just gotta be happy to be here. That's all I be
Niggas-
stressing.
Niggas put masks on everywhere doing dumb shit.
Don't forget your mask, boy.
And that shit, and even the mask shit don't make no sense.
Just send somebody run back to their
Man,
car
listen.
for their mask and stuff.
And the mask don't make sense. You go to the grocery store with a mask on, then you go to the bar and take the money. I mean, shit
Take
don't,
it
you
right
know what I'm
off.
saying? So
Yeah,
niggas don't know what the fuck going on. Don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck
you
they
know,
doing. Niggas
It's
is
like a
here.
nigga try to keep that shit on, but it's like, man, the nigga don't know what the fuck is going on. Like,
Bro.
so, like,
Put my
man,
shit
I
on.
should be straight.
I'll
cuz.
say this, man. So for one, cause my life definitely changed a lot. So for one, I don't even have the same job that I had when the pandemic started.
Congrats.
Yeah,
That sound
thank-
like money to me.
Oh no, it's a great thing.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing now. So the job, my old job, prior to the pandemic, I loved it. Like I was doing a lot of community outreach stuff. Like I was an outreach coordinator. So I put together like a lot of health events. I was at health fairs. Which for me is great because I wasn't really in the office all day. Like I don't personally like being behind the computer sitting in one spot all day. I like being able to move around and do stuff. Like I've never been diagnosed with ADHD and no shit like that, but I hate sitting still for too long. Like after I've done whatever it is I got to do, I want to move. So the job was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like the pay could have been better, but it was other perks to the job, especially like the fact that most of what I was doing was for black people. So all that shit was cool. But when the virus came around, all that stuff stopped. So like a nigga was just in the office 9, Everything was virtual, so I wasn't even really interacting with people like that no more. So like a lot of the pros of the job was gone. It was just a shit ton of the cons. And so yeah, nah, for real.
So you know time to leave.
Yeah, bro. I was supposed to. That's another thing. I was supposed to get a better job prior to the virus. Like somebody seen me through that job and was like, "Man, I got a job for you," but it started May of 2020, and they told me this like fucking August and September type shit. So
Yeah.
man, but yeah, so shit like that is what I've been going through, man. Just job change and nigga, shit's having to get me some more money to stay afloat type job, but. I started going to therapy right before the pandemic, which I think was a good decision.
Yeah.
I think that was a great decision because it's just certain things that I probably wouldn't have been able to deal with once the virus started that I am able to kind of combat.
Yeah, for sure. That's one thing we damn sure talk about on the podcast. Man.
Yeah.
That therapy shit, like niggas look at it and be like, man, they gotta be crazy to go, but nah, like
I might
real
be a
shit.
little crazy, but I mean,
but real shit. I started going to therapy and really wasn't a whole lot of shit going on. Like, I had Mod on. Mod talked about the same shit. He was like, bruh, I'm about to reach a new level in my life. And I ain't want to miss nothing.
That's exactly why I decided to start going, because I'm like, bruh, so I look back just in my past and I realized there's certain things in life that I could have done better that I know for me, basically, I'm the reason why I didn't do better. Ain't nobody else's fault that I didn't do better.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so as a grown man, it's like, all right, I understand that and I've kind of worked on that, but there's still certain things about it I don't understand.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, shit, I need to talk to somebody about it. So being that where I was at in life, like you said, like I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm about to be able to do some good shit, but I don't want to hold myself back again. Like I want to be able to really execute this time. So that's why I started talking to a therapist. Real shit.
Yeah, because they'll get that shit about you.
Yeah.
One way or the other. And see, I got a black therapist and it's a woman, so shit. She damn sure get all shit out of me.
She gonna pick.
That's the one I want. If I
damn.
I think
just like a website, like an app, do we go to? Like,
go through your insurance. See who your insurance and network with.
And shit, I just Googled that shit. I have 2 black female therapists in Savannah.
You got good insurance. They probably, if you do the same thing, they probably take your shit.
I went through and found the finest one. I found the finest one and said, bet I'm going to go to her.
Right.
And she was in the network. Oh shit, say less.
Oh
Barry got
the picture need to
insurance,
pop
ladies.
up. I need a picture.
Always trying to trap bar. He got benefits, y'all. Y'all girls.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Please don't try to fuck with a therapist. That shit gonna get
I
out.
would.
But listen, I ain't gonna lie to
But the
One
good
of my
shit, she
partners
can't
told
say
me.
shit. She can't say shit.
If she decides to, yeah.
That's
This
real.
is true.
She can't say shit.
I was saying, I ain't gonna lie to. That's why I feel like that's part of the reason I don't want to get a therapist. Like I know having a therapist is good. Having somebody to talk to is good. Like it's a venting process. But I don't want to feel like I'm paying you to listen to me. Like 'cause then I feel like it's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, exactly, that's her fucking job.
She chooses to do this though. It's not like
Her job is she chose to listen to you. Though.
It's true though. But
it's her calling.
if I feel like if I wasn't paying her, she'd tell me to get the fuck out.
Cause she don't fucking know you.
Exactly. So she don't want me to fucking
You gotta
be
pick.
here.
You gotta pick the right therapist.
I
You
feel
gotta
like
find the
somebody
right
who actually gives a fuck
therapist.
about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get your point.
Like she just
If I get fucked up,
It's like a
I can't pay
teacher.
this lady this
It's
week.
like when you go to
She
school
not-
and the
she
teacher
gonna
tell you
stop
shit.
answering
I
me.
got mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get paid regardless whether you pass this test or not. Shit, yo. Like,
But he said like if I just see her at Walmart, she'll be like, nigga,
Like,
But here's the thing, though.
How that work?
Problems.
Here's the thing,
So
though.
what?
like say I get fucked up.
Nigga,
and
alright,
I
let
can't
me
pay
ask you
her.
this,
Is
let me ask you this.
Is she gonna stop answering my
When you
call?
go to a restaurant, right? You pay a cook to cook for you.
Right.
If you see that nigga out, he ain't gonna make you shit. But you still take your black ass to the restaurant and get something to eat there, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference? You
And
paying that nigga to cook for you.
again,
You paying her to help you.
it's the
Same
shit.
shit.
That nigga ain't gonna cook for you.
Nigga ain't gonna make you.
Nigga not just gonna roll up on you in the market
Yeah.
with some
George Foreman grill.
Yeah, I got you, cuz.
chicken
Like a
fajitas.
little
You said medium well, right? So you like this shit.
They gotta feel that. I just
they
feel
got
like
girls that
My
want
therapist,
I want you to listen.
my therapist actually take people that like don't have insurance or on a sliding scale. So like people that can't afford therapy, she still deal with them. So if you can't pay, like,
Oh, that's dope.
so now I'm saying you gotta find the
She-
right person for you.
So
She
she
give a
actually
fuck.
fuck with people.
Right.
Yeah. Cause my
Yeah.
therapist shit, that shit like $125 an hour.
Which I
don't pay that though.
I
I don't pay
don't
that.
knock. I don't
I pay-
knock that shit.
Nah, my insurance got me. I don't pay nothing for the dub. I pay nothing for the dub.
Oh,
I don't knock
okay.
that shit.
I say get a bitch that you not fucking. That y'all really, on that level, y'all really fuck with each
And
other.
tell all your business.
I wouldn't say tell all your business, but
That's
if you got a bitch
shit.
with her, but don't make sure it's not somebody you fucking, because that could fuck things up.
Y'all gonna end up
Exactly.
hustling. Y'all gonna end up
You're
hustling.
not gonna find.
Y'all gonna end up hustling.
This nigga know good and well where that's
You
gonna lead.
ain't no you
Not
won't
gonna find too
Not
many
a-
Alicia Keys.
yeah.
As soon as you fuck
Even
this
she
bitch,
was fucking.
As soon as you fuck this bitch, everything gonna go up.
And she was fucking too, so
But it's like, I mean,
Oh, she gonna be fucking somebody.
this nigga. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not confiding in none of my women companions. Not like no.
Therapy
Not too
level,
much
hell
shit.
no.
I tell you some things, but I will not feel your weapons.
I bet it's somebody out
man,
still scared.
I will not feel your
and
weapons.
being told
there.
everything.
You was in
nigga,
bed when you was 8.
This nigga
Hey.
still, this nigga still got problems from when he was 5 years
Yeah,
old.
nigga still be crying
His
about
daddy
that
don't love him. I told you that to come from.
That nigga ain't never said I love you. That nigga been crying about that shit for 15 years.
His mama never told her she was proud. Told you
So now you stuck on your ex, bitch.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
when you told me you love me, you had cried.
Yeah.
No.
I ain't even love you at that time.
But I ain't gonna front though. So that was another thing too. Like, even though a nigga got friends I can talk to about my personal shit, it gets to a point where you feel like, man, I can't keep like weighing them boys down with my shit because they got shit they going through too. Like,
That's real.
I'm not trying to be a burden on them boys because shit, I don't mind listening to them, but I know how I feel when my friends tell me some fucked up shit. And I don't mind them telling me because I'm their friend, but still I'm like, damn, like that's
That's your
fucked
therapist
up.
there for you. Tell all the bullshit
Right.
you want.
So when I think about
You
that
ain't
shit,
gonna hurt nobody, hurt yourself, she can't say shit.
They
Yeah.
can't judge you, supposedly.
so when I
But
think
now they
about
gonna
that
judge you. She might
yeah,
tell you.
it's just that's just human nature.
Yeah. She probably be like,
I judge her ass shit.
She probably, this nigga fucking.
I be judging her too shit.
Like, nah, you ain't shit, really.
Human nature. But yeah, no.
All
So.
right, but so one of the good things that happened, man, in 2021 is the Braves finally broke the curse.
Yes, sir.
Finally got some little goddamn round of applause for that shit.
They broke-
Damn.
Goddamn, boy. Listen.
Thank you.
broke the curse with Georgia teams.
Thank you.
They don't know. They opened the gate for
I ain't watch baseball
cause
so
shit,
long.
I ain't
I'm about to say I ain't gonna front. I don't watch baseball on TV.
I ain't gonna say I
No,
watch
in
it on
person.
TV. I watch it once the playoffs start.
Yeah.
Cause that's when it kind of gets
That's
more
real
interesting.
deal
Me
baseball.
watching goddamn regular season, like
That's how I be with some
That's
fans of
just-
all sports, though.
Yeah.
But you know,
They regular season fans and playoff fans.
But baseball's so long. That's like
that's what I'm saying. Like, that
160
shit,
games.
that shit is long,
Like,
and
just get to the
baseball
shit.
one of them sports is way more fun to play than it is to watch.
Yeah.
Like that's just like golf. Like only people that really play that shit can actually watch that shit and enjoy it.
yeah, I just started goddamn playing golf like a year ago.
And you can now watch
Now I
that
can
shit
watch
and
that
enjoy
shit,
it.
so I know the
You
fuck
understand?
going on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you know what I'm
First of
saying?
all,
It's
I
like
don't know the rules to this
But
shit.
shit, like, besides
What
that,
I'm
though,
watching.
like, shout out to the Braves for real, cause shit, I don't know when the last time they won a championship, but I know my granddad.
It's the 90s, ain't it?
Yeah, 90, 96.
Okay, shit, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
How about
Nigga, I was born in 95.
That was 16 years ago?
Like,
16. That was 20.
Right,
26?
so-
Yeah, I was about to
That's
say,
26 years. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, goddamn, I was about to say I know my granddad was alive to see that one. So shit.
Oh, it's blow. To my ooh.
For real, boy, like
So
niggas
who-
just thought.
so
That's
who
why I
next?
felt bad.
So with that being said, who next? Georgia?
I hope so. I fingers
Definitely
crossed.
hit the
'Cause I'm
goddamn
on some
Falcons.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm on some
Yeah,
shit
gotta
like
be.
with the top four that's in the playoffs right now. You got Georgia, Michigan, Cincinnati, Alabama.
I just feel like they go. I don't. Nah, I'm
And-
not gonna say it.
long as
I
Alabama
can't
ain't
fucking
bitch,
stand Alabama. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm just sick of them niggas winning. It's like them,
Right.
it's like them with the Patriots. Like I just get tired of seeing y'all win. Honestly, like
it's like I respect
somebody
Nick
else say
Saban
shit.
because what he
Good
did at
for them.
LSU, but
Let somebody else get a turn.
good recruiting.
Man, I look,
Yeah,
at,
yeah.
I look at that Bama shit the same way I look at that Patriot shit, bro. Just the thing.
It's a
bro.
system.
Like, you a nigga from Georgia talking about you root for the Patriots. Like, bro, like, when the last time you been to Boston?
Sorry.
If you been
Sorry.
if you
I
been,
have a valid.
please,
that's how
please
niggas
tell
be
me.
looking
Sorry.
at me when I see
That
I'm a
nigga the
Lakers
Detroit
fan.
Lions fan.
Right.
Hey,
Nah, it's a lot of niggas in Detroit. Ain't
No.
no niggas in Boston.
When I first picked up the sticks. No, I'm sorry. When I first picked up the sticks, I played the game and I ran with Corey Dillon on the Patriots.
Oh, yeah.
The only black nigga I seen with braids. So I was like, oh, this is the team I'm riding with. I didn't know Deflate Gate. I didn't know that shit was coming. I was like, shit, this gonna be my team.
I mean, it'd be stupid at reason.
Yeah.
I give you that.
I'm a
I give you that.
child.
Sports fandom is born usually out of the like tiniest
It's the
childhood.
dumbest
But see,
attraction
grown ass
and
Dallas
attachment.
Cowboy fans
Stuck in the
fans
old
and
days.
Alabama fans get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Especially if you just start watching football, period. Like, come on.
Yeah.
bro.
Niggas latch on.
Like, don't
So I became a Lakers fan because the first jersey I bought was a Kobe jersey. I didn't know who the fuck
I
Kobe
became a
was.
Lakers
I was a
fan
little
because-
nigga.
It was like the colors probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember saying there's the
I
only
ain't
team.
no friend.
There's the
I
only
was
team that
Lakers-
wore a gold jersey at home,
Right.
and I thought shit was cool when I bought the jersey.
I was a Lakers fan because my big brother. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, my oldest brother. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we fuck with Shaq and Kobe, so it's like shit.
Can't go
Well,
wrong, nah.
we was down there wanted to jump Reds when the Pistons whooped our ass.
You was going for the Pistons?
Yes, boy. That man was fucking with the
What?
bad boy. Like,
Both of y'all like Detroit teams. It's like, what was y'all?
Listen, that man had love. Ben Wallace,
I remember
Rasheed,
that
Chauncey,
shit.
like, and them boys cut our ass, boy. Like, we thought we was gonna do something. We got Karl Malone and
That's
Gary.
when you had them old
Yeah.
niggas.
You know what
My
I'm saying?
brother was an avid Kobe fan, boy. That nigga.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
That
Sure,
nigga
sure. Rest in
loves
peace,
some
dog.
Kobe
Sure.
Bryant,
Yeah.
boy. I was an Allen Iverson fan.
Oh yeah, I love that.
That's
too.
how you are.
Shit,
That's how you are.
T-Mac.
I was hurt during the final. During the final, the boy played.
Man, listen, I couldn't even pick no side. I just had to watch that
Yeah.
shit. Like,
And that man hated LeBron. I wonder how what he would say today, seeing that nigga in
That's why he
his
was my
jersey.
guy. That's why he was.
That nigga hated
Hey,
LeBron.
and we was little niggas back then. Brown first came to the league, but
Better
shit
not
was.
fuck with that nigga.
Listen,
Back then, we heard so much shit
the
about
media
Kobe.
made me not like LeBron.
That would
His
it really.
fans made me not like.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. The
fans,
media and his fans, you feel me? Because it's like I Slick was a fan, but it's like I'm Kobe first, because
Right.
Kobe was what I fell in love with. But it's like shit. I like LeBron. I have no
Boy,
problem with
bruh.
it. But it's like once the
Wow,
media
wow.
start comparing them and you hearing niggas in your ear, but yeah, Kobe can't do this.
The
Kobe did that
last
shit. What the fuck is
Ben
you
did
talking
that
about?
shit.
Like,
last
Ben did that
NBA
What?
game I watched with Big Bro was the finals 2012. The Thunder, only game the Thunder won in that series against the Heat.
Yeah.
Them niggas beat them. That nigga was talking shit after that shit. Ooh boy, Thunder's up 1-0. That nigga Braun looking suspect, boy. Nigga Braun looking suspect.
boy, one of the next
Man,
four straight.
yeah. I was sitting there watching
Four
it.
games
Well,
later.
brother.
And that nigga Braun dead at that shit. Nah,
Well, brother.
y'all little niggas is not finna beat me.
Yes,
Nah.
it was
I lost to that old white man
Yeah.
from Germany.
But yeah.
I'm not doing this again.
Nah, these little niggas is not about to beat me.
But shout out to the Braves though, man, for bringing that shit back to the
My
state.
granddaddy would be
Finally.
proud. You feel me?
I think that's
You know
what
what
was
I'm
dope, man. Was seeing them posting there about talking how their granddaddies were Braves.
On
Yeah.
everything, like, oh
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Their uncle and all that shit. That's
Yeah.
normally how it be. Like, my uncle fought the Braves hard.
My
So
granddaddy
when I started
passed
watching.
when he was 98. I want to say.
Damn.
Like, yeah, so granddaddy every year, like, when you go to my granddaddy house, bro, like, you go in the back, he'll be sitting in his chair. If a Braves game on, bro, he is watching the Braves, cuz, on everything. So every time we go over there, we sit right there watching the Braves game with him. So shit, the nigga already knew what was up. He thought them boys gonna win that shit every year. You couldn't tell
Yeah,
him
nah,
the
that's
Braves
real.
wasn't taking it.
That's how that shit
Like,
goes.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, this year, like, boy, it's like a part of me was happy as hell. Like, I told myself the night before, because a nigga go to work early as hell, but I put my Brave socks on that night. Like, boy, win or lose, boy, like, I'm wearing these fucking socks. So these niggas better win.
Yeah.
Woke up the next morning, see the niggas win. Shit, niggas, let's get it. Well, everything.
Yeah. So another thing that happened in Georgia is from Georgia. This is Kwame Brown.
Shout out Kwame.
Kwame, man.
Kwame.
Big Kwame got tired of that shit, man.
Hey, man.
Finally goddamn said, fuck all y'all niggas.
Shout out Kwame. Before we go any further, I always like to mention that nigga was the first player to ever go #1 out of high
That's a fact. That's
school.
a fact.
We had an argument about that shit. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
man.
front, but he is definitely right.
behind the scenes,
Man,
Yeah.
Sean tried to say I was wrong, but I was not. That nigga's the first nigga to ever do it.
Out of high school.
And that man
so-
from where? 912.
That's
Man.
all
Come
from
on.
Glen Canyon. And the real shit, you talk to old heads, them boy really said that nigga. Like,
He was
really-
tough.
Yeah, they said.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
my daddy tell me all the
I'm gonna
time.
say the high gave him problems, though.
Yeah,
so, come on,
yeah.
man.
Who didn't they give problems?
Yeah, that was an old one.
Who
Old-
did they
old-
not give
Yeah,
problems
old
to?
high.
I remember shit. His little brother was still playing for Glen when I was a freshman.
I remember that.
Nigga, brother.
That nigga
was
hard
tough,
at
too.
football too. He's
Brother,
hard at
yeah, football
basketball
shit.
and football.
Yeah, football shit was a brother shit. That nigga
Yeah,
hard too.
bruh.
Linebacker, running back,
It's
everything.
crazy though, because it's like,
Wide
man,
receiver.
Kwame one of them guys now that's like not biting his tongue. And we starting to see that a lot more in this time because I feel like social media. Like,
Niggas from down here.
social media, goddamn, huh?
Said niggas from down here don't know like where we
A
from.
lot of niggas.
Yeah,
that's
down
so
here
yeah,
don't
like
bite
we
their tongue.
Yeah.
we talking
Cause
about
like
shit.
shit, I ain't gonna say Shannon Sharp from down here, but shit,
He became
Nah,
a
he-
man
That
down here.
nigga is, I know, cause Shannon from Glenville, and I got a bunch of country ass family.
Not that
Shannon
far from here.
Glenville, it's really not that
Not that far from here.
Like my folk from Hineville, Liberty County, just far that shit. Glenville, another 45
And
minutes.
it's like
travel
shit,
cut
you
ass
look at
basketball.
Shannon, you feel me? Shout out to Shannon, you feel me? But that man don't bite his tongue on that TV, and he's not on ESPN. Kwame Brown is mainly going at the people that's on ESPN because he feel like ESPN took their voice from them. Like they don't stand up for black people. They don't like. They really puppets. He feel like.
Yeah.
And it's like he was saying like all they really talk about on ESPN is LeBron and
Stop him when he's wrong.
like other bullshit. Like, but it's mainly LeBron and all this other bullshit. And he just be on some shit like we gotta start back being men. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch his like some of his rants and shit, and he be stressing like amongst a lot of shit. Niggas not men no more.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these niggas, you feel me? You take something away from them, they wouldn't know how to survive type of shit. Like he one of them niggas like, bruh, you could call me whatever you want, but I took my mom out the hood.
Yeah.
I lived out my dreams, you feel me? And I still know how to build a house. I know how
I
to
say, boy,
do
call me from
this,
this
I know how to
country,
do that.
cuz.
Like, bro, I know how to do.
We
what I
know
need
where
to
that
do.
nigga
So
from.
without that
Niggas
money,
don't know where Kwame from.
yeah, like, bro, without this money,
Still a man.
I'm still gonna be a man. I'm still gonna know what the fuck I need to do. You feel me? Do what I
Little
need
country
to do.
boy.
Yep. A real country.
Shout out to that man rebranding himself because,
Yeah. dope.
like I said, bro, my reason for saying what I said when I first said about him being the first person to go #1, because, I mean, that's a lot of pressure to have on a nigga, because, like,
If you
Yeah,
were,
the
you were
first
number one,
to do anything.
and Michael Jordan, the nigga that drafted you.
that's a lot of pressure.
And it's like, bro, going back and watching interviews now, like, y'all gotta think, bro, Jordan 40, like, he making a comeback. Shit, I'm not about to just come back to just play. I want to win a championship,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and make history type
Same way
shit.
I've always done, yeah.
Shit, if I'm drafting you, young nigga,
You gotta pan
shit,
out. Yeah,
like,
so.
And you see the way, if you watch The Last Dance, see the way Mike was talking to them niggas then.
yeah.
And these was grown ass niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Like,
Little
so
nigga,
you-
I done been bringing my ass down to fucking bumfuck Georgia to watch you play basketball, and you get up here and do this?
You know, Kwame probably pulled up in the Jordan fit, the J's on the shit, but man, take my
Niggas say
fucking
that
shoes
man.
off.
Niggas say that man, bruh. I've heard old niggas say like that man used to come down, especially when they would play like at Armstrong,
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
That man come in, they loped out. This guy watch that man play. Like
yeah, you know, she got a career with him here.
a
So shit,
lot of
they
rich,
all the time.
a lot of rich people. There's a
Nah.
private hangar out there. and
Yeah,
shit
nah,
like
that
that.
ass.
It's not
That's
so
a lot
private
of
anymore.
them.
But
Yeah. guess they know now. So, right.
So much for the private
Yeah,
part.
secrets out.
They probably
Shout out to
said,
Kwame, bro.
"How did these niggas know?"
Hey, don't worry about that. I know folks.
I told you.
Everything.
You
Damn
fucking
it.
find out everything.
Can't have anything.
Fucking TMZ.
Yeah, shout out that man rebranding himself though. That man,
Yeah,
they
nah,
was doing
for
that
sure,
nigga
man.
dirty for
Keep
years.
doing what you're doing.
Years.
We support you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
For
Bro.
sure, man. Speaking of being done dirty.
Oh no.
Goddamn. Nah, I just that shit.
Oh.
I just speaking, but yeah. So speaking of being done dirty, man, Sha'Carri Richardson
Oh.
got banned from track, well, from the Olympics. Spoke a little tree. I guess that's you know.
Say it
The
again.
Olympics was trying
Tell
to
him,
do a
Jay.
lot of bullshit this year, though.
Tell him.
Man, what's up?
Another
These
sport
niggas
that
swim
need
too
us.
fast. We gotta ban the swimming caps, goddamn. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I think that, and I say that shit.
not only her, my fault.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Simone Biles. Like, they.
Oh yeah, nah, they get hurt
Nah,
dirty,
like,
bro.
bruh, for real.
They did Simone
Biles,
Biles
cause,
dirty.
like, bro, like they was doing a lot.
How
of
you gonna
fuck shit
say?
this Olympics,
You
bruh.
they literally basically told that girl like, bro, everybody
You too
else
good,
can't
bro.
do. They can't perform the type of things you are attempting to perform. Everybody else can't do. So you can't do it. Like
It don't matter what you
What?
do, we gonna score you. Kind of look.
what kind of shit is that?
The Olympics is the last place for white folk really can dictate, control how you do shit. So they can say that, yeah,
True.
you can't tell Kevin Durant, hey,
You can't go for
You shoot
50.
that ball too
nah,
good.
You can't go for
no,
50.
no threes for you,
Right,
cuz. You
what?
got everything
Everything.
inside the
We're
lane.
taking the and actually
Man, look
taking
at
the
now.
two-point
You
line.
gotta shoot once you cross half court every time.
Yeah. 3 point for you is half court, Kevin.
Every time you step
Every
past half
time.
court, you shoot
Yeah.
that
You
down.
get-
That was wild.
You get one dribble for the rest of your career.
Them boys
One
do that-
goddamn time. And
Do
that's
this
it.
like you got the basketball camp. 3 dribbles possession, you gotta
That's
pick it up.
enough for you,
You gotta
buddy.
pick it up.
Yeah.
Shit, your long ass say one dribble across half court, you at the cup anyway. So
Right.
that's it. One dribble for you,
Yeah.
buddy. That's it, pal. Hang that shit up.
Buddy,
That's how they move.
buddy,
for real.
hey,
Exactly, like them folks realize this is our rules. You
that's
don't
wild,
like it.
cuz. That
You
they
don't have to
really did like
participate. This is our
that.
Olympics.
And see, the shit with the Olympics too is with sports like gymnastics, track, and all that shit. Like that's where you get your sponsorships from. That's where their money come from.
Yeah.
Ain't no professional track league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Professional
you're
exactly.
right about that.
So they gotta get them sponsorships. So Nike and all them. Them got the boys
Gatorade, all
with
that
the
shit.
Gatorade,
Yeah, you're right.
All the little
It's
credit
like you
cards.
really don't see the Olympic athletes
Like
like
anybody
that
else.
until the Olympics come
Yeah,
around.
that's it.
Like,
That's where the money comes from.
Niggas train their
It's-
whole lives
it's little-
for
it's
a
little
couple
world-
summers.
It's little world championships that they run like throughout the years,
Right.
but the Olympics is where you do the
Qualifiers
shit.
and shit.
Yeah, the qualifiers and all that, but that's all sponsorship. So they could ban you.
And
And,
I realized that, but I never really thought about that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
real shit. Ain't no professional track league.
yeah.
Ain't no none of that
So
shit.
it's like that really fucked up a lot of her money. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cause she wanted to smoke, like, nigga, everybody smokes.
come on, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
God
Like,
damn.
the shit legal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know. I guess it's cause they can't control that shit and they're gonna find a way to, oh, yeah. They don't
Can't
wanna smoke.
regulate
They
it.
smoke.
They don't like niggas.
Yeah.
Everybody
To put
smokes
it
though.
plainly.
Everybody smokes.
Right,
bro.
and that's the thing, like
It's
the
not even
soccer
a,
players.
it's not
The
even a
US soccer-
nigga thing.
The U.S. soccer players, like the women's team, like they had two people talking about how they was about to open up their dispensary type
Bro,
shit. And
everybody, it's smoking weed is down there like drinking coffee, bro. It's like that shit ain't got nothing to do with you being a criminal or a delinquent or stealing. That's one of my grandmas might say. Like, yeah, bro. Like a nigga smoke a little weed, it ain't no crack, ain't no mouth. God damn.
That's how that shit go, man. So,
Yeah.
you know, I really feel like a boycott of the Olympics need to be in order.
Yeah.
Especially with black athletes.
I ain't gonna front. I actually
I'm-
did
if-
not watch that shit.
Yeah, I didn't either. But I'm
Actually
talking
did
about the athletes going. If
Yeah.
Team USA,
Oh, yeah,
if them boys said
The
fuck
real
it,
life
yeah.
boycott, yeah.
Go ahead.
KD, all the boys said
See how
fuck
it
it.
is y'all do it all on white
after
people.
watching the Dream Team documentary, like they set that shit up because it's like, bro, we're losing without the
Niggas.
top talent.
Yeah.
Niggers.
Niggas. So shit, like we
Just
gotta
so we're
go
clear
get
who the
these
top
niggas and
talent
put
is.
in incentives so we can win this shit. Goddamn, like.
Mhm.
But now it's like, boy, yeah, boy,
Like them boys literally came and did that because they were bored. Like
really,
shit.
and it's like, bro, like a lot of these,
He's playing. All right, I guess I'm
listen, a lot of these niggas not be on some shit like, oh, it just feels right to play for my country. You know
Because that's
what
the
I'm saying?
standard that them boys had
But
said.
it's like, bro, what the fuck this country done did for us?
Not a black ass thing.
No, it's like for real, like, and that's what you hear a lot of these niggas saying. But it's like, man, bro, at the same time, bro, this country ain't did shit for us. Like,
Interesting.
we were slaves for 400 years.
Yeah.
Our first 400 years in this motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Same
this country ain't did shit for us, bro. We probably, like you said, brother, I agree. Boycott.
I mean, real
Yeah.
shit. You imagine Team USA just to basketball, both at the men and women.
First of all, that shit was tough enough. They had a tough time this past summer as it
Yeah.
is with
The
niggas
world
on the
is
team.
evolving,
Yeah.
man. You got Giannis.
Yeah.
You got
Niggas like
motherfucking
Jokic and shit.
Doncic.
Luka, yeah.
You got motherfucking
KD.
Patty Mills tear our ass up every time we get a chance. with
Oh,
Australia.
yeah,
You
yeah,
got
he
Ben
does.
Simmons ain't
Yes, he
playing.
does.
You got a
Jamal
bunch of them.
Murray from
folks.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. Them
Andrew
Canadians,
Wiggins.
them
Arthur
Canadians on the
Barrett.
rise, boy.
Yeah, like
Them niggas on the rise.
Nah, for real.
Them
RJ
motherfuckers
Barrett,
is-
Jamal Murray. Shit, yeah.
Play with them bacon eating,
talent.
play with them bacon eating niggas if you want to, boy. They is coming up.
That year when Cole brought them boys with Spain still gave them niggas wrong.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw
And
Ricky
Spain
Rubio
always
and all
gave
them
us
niggas.
Come on,
trouble.
2012.
Yeah,
Shit,
that
the first
first
time
one.
And they was
Oh yeah,
raw.
Manu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Manu
they
and all
and
them
all them
niggas.
boys.
They got that Scola.
But even that year, they wasn't as raw as they supposed to be. I always stress Dwayne Wade was hurt and Dwight Howard was hurt. They didn't even play that year. That's why Tyson Chandler played and somebody else played. So,
But still.
steal my ass. Them niggas would have made a difference.
They
Them
supposed to
niggas,
goddamn
nigga, don't.
House of Pride.
I'm sorry.
Choice.
Sorry.
Talking about you
Yeah,
hurt.
no, them boys had Kobe Bryant,
That's a pay
KD,
cut.
Melo, Westbrook, James,
Come on, man.
Derrick
Anthony
Williams,
Davis say that.
AD, fresh out of
You supposed to
Kentucky,
win.
Tyson Chandler.
But it's like that's crazy because shit. It was times when we was losing, bro. Like we had got bronze when we had Iverson, Vince Carter, Young Bron, Young Melo, like,
Marbury.
bro.
I
that
tell
team
niggas
need.
all the time, Kobe got them boys their first ring.
First medal.
Yeah, first something, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go call for Kobe, man.
They'll tell you that too though. Like I forgot what
They
it was.
been
I was
able to
watching.
play.
They was saying how like
shit, like if I play, bro, we winning this shit. Like,
nah, them boys were talking about how like even when they was there, like first time when they first got there, like early in the morning, everybody else, you know, like sleep or whatever the fuck them niggas doing. That man Kobe, it's 4 or 5. It's 4 or 5. That man in the gym.
Dripping sweat when they walk through
That
the
man in
door.
the gym. So you know, first
Yeah.
of course Braun go join that man.
Uh-huh.
Then it's like shit. Next thing you know, everybody in there like shit. Get y'all ass up, nigga. We go early type shit. So
That's how that shit go. Code's always built like that. Always different. Always different. So shit, we gonna keep moving through these shits.
sorry if we get off track, guys.
Oh nah, we good. We good.
Nobody be stressing that shit. Does y'all talk sports too much? What's up?
Y'all-
We niggas. What the fuck?
Yeah, we niggas.
We are men.
It's the nigga. It's the
I
nigga.
like
cast.
deals.
It's a nigga cat.
Nigga cast. So one thing that recently happened, man, Deion Sanders flipped the #1 football player in the country.
Oh.
He got him at HBCU. We've seen people talk about it. Thon Maker brother with McCord went to Howard for a few games. He already did his
He
shit.
did.
Master P's son was his name Hersey.
Well, average 2.6
Hersey
points.
at Tennessee State. But this is the first time we've seen something at this level go to a HBCU, man. So y'all feel like this something that's gonna become a standard, or something that's really gonna shift, or this a one in a million type thing?
I ain't gonna even lie. When me and Cam was talking about the other day, I was on some shit like, bro, your talent, you know what I'm saying, is always gonna make room for you, I feel like.
Right.
So if he go there and ball the fuck out, he gonna be good.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, when y'all boys make these moves thinking y'all about to be the change, you gotta still be that same nigga you was on the high school level in this HBCU. Cause it's like, bro, even though you was playing, like Hersey, he was playing against the top prep schools and all this other shit, bro, you playing against college niggas where everybody's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
level
it's
of
like if you
competition go
don't
up.
get better in college, like, what you gonna do?
It's a lot of pressure attached to that shit too.
Exactly, like
Listen,
the spotlight is on you because it's like you're making this change.
Right.
Mhm.
So it's like, bro, you gonna have to hoop. Like you're
Oh no,
gonna
he
have to
signed
hoop
for that
every
money
night.
too.
Yeah.
He got a bag. He got a bag.
He got like $2 million.
So you
off
definitely
that,
got
deal.
Yeah.
Shit.
So yeah,
That's like getting a contract.
That nigga ran off on that.
Yeah, nigga. Them
Jug.
boys- Them motherfuckers were hot too.
Jug.
Man, boy, hot. They hot about
Come
that
on,
shit.
man.
Florida State.
Bruh.
But they should.
Oh yeah. Somebody
Yeah.
burned Deion jersey.
But
Jay
they
showed
should,
me that shit.
yeah. But they should have hired Prime in the first place. It'd been alright.
Man, listen.
Oh, go ahead.
Twins.
You owe me a soda. But nah, I was just gonna say like me and Shaw did talk about this the other day, and I personally think in order for this to become a trend, it's gonna take for more black legends to go back to HBCU, similar to how Deion Sanders did
Yeah.
for it to happen. Because
Great coach.
what other selling points do they have compared to your big schools? So your Big E schools, your SEC, your ACC, Big 12. Like them boys got beyond just having money. You know, they got the facility, they got the awareness, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? They got the schedule.
And they judge at Tennessee State.
Yeah.
Eddie George at Tennessee State. Mo Williams at Alabama State. So
Yeah.
it's
It's
like,
coming.
It's coming. It's coming. It's slowly but surely coming.
The
Yeah.
main
And-
thing that's gonna have to happen though, really, especially with the kids going to play with Deion, is that shit gotta work. Like, bruh can't.
Gotta execute.
gotta win.
Gotta execute. That's what y'all was saying.
Because
Gotta
bruh, like bruh from Georgia, I seen him play on TV and shit.
They
Like,
just won the state championship like a week or two
yeah,
ago.
And a lot of folks saying this is one of the best high school players
They
they've
ever
ever
seen.
He was
seen.
number one on some people's
Yeah.
charts.
Well,
bro.
everybody-
As soon as that man committed to Jackson State, number 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 2.
Already.
Uh,
And the thing is if he don't become a top 10, top 15,
Oh, he
pick
Kwame
in
number
NFL
2.
in
He
NFL
Kwame
draft,
number 2.
Yeah.
that shit not happening no more.
That
Because
boy Kwame
if
number
it's
two.
if it's your son, you know what I'm saying, he the number one nigga, he said, hey, I'm gonna go play the HBCU. Nah, because remember last time that shit
I ain't
happened.
gonna even front. It's like, bro, like Cam said, with Deion, I feel like Deion put the right people in position to where them kids gonna be
Yeah.
developed the
Yeah.
right way.
Yeah.
NFL.
So it's like shit.
Yeah.
If you do
That's
go
your
to the
business at the end of the day, too.
you go to the HBCU, like a lot of these HBCUs, I hate to say it, but they struggle.
Yeah, nah, they are.
It's the truth,
It's
brother.
true. Like, they are struggling.
Speak
bro.
the truth.
Don't
Shane the
make it say
devil.
the truth.
Compared to
Don't say that.
these top D1s, you feel me? Like, bro, we getting an
Family.
M, like we getting 2-3 M's just off of,
Just to get buzzed every
you
year.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we going.
Man, not to deviate from the subject, but that makes me wonder because some of these schools you see celebrities donate millions and millions and millions of dollars to year after year after year. And I get on Twitter and I see students complaining about mold and the ceiling falling in
Exactly.
and all this kind of other shit about the facility and the building still look like this, and I just can't help but wonder, where's all that money going? You know what I'm saying?
In
Like,
folks' pockets.
that's just kind of shit.
But real shit, and a lot of HBCUs have so much bullshit going on. Like them folks ain't paying property tax. It be real stupid ass shit. So they donate money. That money's going to go pay for a facility that they ain't. You know what I mean? They ain't paying some tax.
So they like a third
shit.
party. They really cleaning the money on.
Yeah, like real shit. Like it
Oh,
really be stupid shit all the time. But I do agree though. I mean, you look at I remember my uncle told me the story about Savannah State. So Paulson Stadium was where George Summer played.
Oh, I already know
right?
what you about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back in the G, that stadium, he just wanted to build a stadium, so he didn't care.
Yeah.
So he came to Georgia Southern first. I mean, Savannah State first.
Wanted to
They
build
said,
it
hey,
for them boys.
I want to build y'all a stadium. They said, we don't want that white money.
White man name on our stadium.
That's what it was. They didn't want his money.
And Shannon Sharp tried to come back and tell them
Yeah.
to put my name on the stand, but they bucked on that too. Like,
Yeah, they didn't want to do that either.
Like,
And that's why I said he just started back fucking with Savannah State a few
Really?
years ago. But he wasn't either. But same thing, he tried to donate money and folks said, nah, we ain't trying to do all that.
So what y'all trying to do?
Right. We keep looking like a fucking idiot.
What y'all trying to do?
Man, listen.
please.
Hey man, I hate to talk about my own school.
Hey, yeah, what up?
Hey, y'all made that bed.
Hey, I got it 2 years.
You got the candy cutter. I mean, they got a new stadium. It's nice. It ain't no Paulson Stadium, but it's nice.
It ain't no shit Shannon Sharp.
Man, there ain't no Sharp Stadium either.
Like,
Man,
My mother had an upper deck, a barber shop.
come on. 520
Low
Williams.
country boy. Get you a low country while you're in the
Shabazz.
motherfucker. Come on,
Man, real shit, about a month ago, them folk had to move a game from their stadium
To
to
Memorial.
Memorial Stadium.
Cause the
No.
shit's fucked.
Cause
I ain't
the
gonna front. Listen, you saying that, but my wife graduation, I want to say, I can't remember exactly when it was, but it rained the night before.
Oh, yeah.
They had to put some shit down on the field,
I know
but
it's
it's like
Friday.
it's puddles on the turf.
Okay.
Like the
Cause
way,
the
What kind of
field
turf
is
these niggas
like-
got?
the way,
the field
so,
uneven.
Oh, they like,
so the way that,
Yeah.
what happened with that turf is uneven. So the water, when it rained a little bit, it's gonna puddle. If it
Yeah.
rain a lot, that water get under the fucking turf.
And
So that shit like fucking
So
bad.
what are they
It look like
losing?
bad carpet. That shit just got the hell to
Exactly,
be
like,
lumps all in there.
bruh,
Shit.
Now,
like-
what are they losing?
And then you
Oh, no.
talking about
They was winning.
it drizzled a little bit that morning, so the little steel shit they had, the little
I
walk
wonder
shit
if
they
they bought
had.
that cheap
Boy,
turf.
listen,
I heard the turf was supposed to dry that shit up in about.
I don't say like.
Of course, depending on
That's
how much
why-
rain came.
But it's
down.
like at the same time, I don't know how their turf is. It's like when you do go on their turf, they got a lot of them little tired pellets on their
Yeah,
shit
blue
too.
beads.
And
But-
that's supposed to help absorb a lot of that shit too.
Yeah.
But it's
But
like,
you're supposed to. This is like a little maintenance process you do every 10 years.
yeah.
That stadium, shit, they got
Ain't-
that shit done in 21.
Man, that shit barely new.
No, 11. They got shit new stadium in 2011. So it's what, 15 years? Yeah.
Almost 10.
Yeah,
almost
10 years ago?
Yeah.
So shit.
Math
ain't
not a
this shit
strong
since
subject, huh?
Shut up. Shut
then? And I'm keeping the buck with you. That shit is not.
That nigga is stupid.
It's not. Eh,
Some
you
bullshit.
see, I try to wait, let me say the number right. Like this, 15.
I be telling you all the time, but cameras is different. You gotta watch this around camera. When you say,
Hey, I can talk to Miles like that because Miles know my brother. Cause there's a lot of people that never met my brother, so they don't understand me.
Oh, nah, yeah.
I'm not nearly as bad as that nigga was.
That
so.
nigga was.
But
I
yeah.
remember we first got goddamn West Chapel, so I called that nigga Lil Jordan. Back shit, right? So the funny shit was I didn't know bro at the time, so I thought that was really that nigga name. So I see I said shit Jordan, what nigga hot? That ain't my fucking name. Who the fuck you talking to, nigga? I just bet you, man.
Bro, you know niggas some firecrackers, man. Like,
Hit by that.
Yeah, I said, what the fuck you talking?
It's funny because literally everywhere we went, cuz I'm talking about
like George.
anywhere we
Oh,
went.
that nigga was
It
Jordan.
could be the gas station, nigga, vacation, a basketball game, up the street. It don't fucking matter. Somebody be like, you look like somebody. and our whole family just start laughing because we know who they about to say.
Yeah, they say you look, they know who you look like. They didn't want to say that.
And then it got so bad to the point where sometimes my daddy would say a name and he'd say the wrong name on purpose. And they'd be like, no, that's not it. That's not who he looks like.
Hey, speaking of, y'all niggas seen that's got OnlyFans?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
definitely seen that.
I seen it on Twitter, not on OnlyFans.
Y'all like you were late.
Man, Uncle Bernie rolled over in his grave.
I had not seen this shit.
Uncle Bernie pissed off.
I seen it on Twitter, not on OnlyFans.
Not that man rolled over his grave.
He rolled over there.
Oh, God.
I am not.
Nestle?
Nuts him. Nuts.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
shit, but other than that,
I mean, the shit was alright. I mean, the shit was alright.
I clap as she cheeks before.
I mean, no, that's different.
Come on.
But she modeling the cheeks.
Right,
Like,
you're selling.
You
it.
had time.
That is
Like
true,
you
man.
saw that video where you put
what
that
am I
shit
paying
up
for?
there. And
What's
nothing
the punch
nasty
on the
cheeks
cheek?
showing.
I understand.
Put some punch in it.
It's more the idea who she is, I thought. But I understand, if you paying for it, I do what
You ain't gonna dress it up?
Like, if I go somewhere on some
Put some water on that shit.
Man, what's the name?
God damn, that's
Man.
Nah,
Oh my god.
that's better for her though. That we just
Right.
keep referring to her.
We gotta
as
get
Nessa.
out of that, man. I asked a simple yes or no question, man. I just want to know if y'all see
how-
this shit. I knew y'all gonna do it.
That's what they all made.
I knew y'all gonna do all that, man.
How you get the party so fast?
That's I'm sorry.
Oh
man.
shit! I am nuts.
Oh shit, we gonna start a little GoFundMe for Nessa. Man.
No, for real.
Get off
She
that.
got
Life
OnlyFans.
supply.
She
fucking
should
cocoa
be
butter.
straight.
Get Nessa off that.
She has
phone.
no-
Get Nessa some cocoa butter. Fuck that shit.
I'm not gonna give her money for free when she already got OnlyFans.
Yeah, yeah. No, she should
So
be
you sure she gonna pay for the OnlyFans?
I read then the GoFundMe, hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
like
gonna do
that.
that.
Yeah.
I don't
This
never
shit-
put money on nobody go fund.
You bet not. Boy, you married.
I did it
I'd rather
one
put it in
time.
your hand.
Yeah.
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 I don't know what you're doing with that.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
in there.
you put it in hand.
Somebody done scammed that.
I mean, you
I
can
mean,
get
shit,
scammed either way.
I feel more.
You know what I'm saying? This internet age, somebody probably took that.
Either
Hey,
way,
your
yeah,
money at
you
this
took
point.
it off your card, it don't make it no difference.
Money man done
They
got that.
scammed you.
Yeah.
Shit, tripping on that.
I did it one time. My partner, I think he said his grandma's house burnt down or something like that.
I heard. Yeah, I
No,
did.
no, not that time. It was
Oh.
another nigga.
Damn!
God damn.
My nigga, your partner's house. You know what?
It was like
No.
a apartment.
Yeah.
I ain't into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the smoke that started. No pun intended.
Shut the fuck up.
Say my name.
Say my name.
Oh shit.
Stacy. Go ahead to the next topic, bro.
Hey man, so speaking of money, man, we gonna shift the music.
Yeah.
A lot of albums dropped this year, man. So what's y'all's favorite album this year?
Damn.
And see, when I read that question,
I couldn't decide then.
Yeah.
I gotta go on my phone.
Right.
It's tough, man. It's
I ain't
tough.
You start.
lie.
That came out
I say my
2021.
favorite, my
2021.
favorite, at Big 30. I fuck with Third
Big
Ball.
30
You know
album.
what I'm saying?
Damn, bro. That's a hard one.
So probably 21 shit.
ESTG.
2021.
Sounds mode too.
Okay.
Yeah,
ESTG.
That was bad.
Oh, Gunna shit was hard too. I was down that shit.
Gunna shit was pretty
Gunna
hard.
shit. One it was hard.
Yeah, I was down
My
that shit.
Favorite
I
album
that
was
shit.
2021. Damn, I
Shit, that time served, that money bag.
I was thinking about Moneybag. I was
Yeah,
thinking about
money
Moneybag.
bag went hard. Expensive Pain with me.
I'm not a crazy me fan.
Damn,
The whole
too much of
year?
that. Yeah,
I'm not a crazy.
Oh yeah.
Nah. Oh, Uzi shit. Was that this year or last year? I jammed a lot of that. That might have been last year.
I think that was.
I mean, Mount
See, the
Cole.
year be going by
Oh,
so
Mount
crazy.
J. Cole.
I ain't even
Mount
gonna
J.
front.
Cole.
Actually,
All season for me was.
I know who my
Yeah.
favorite album of
I
the
ain't
year
gonna
was,
lie.
but it wasn't rap.
Okay.
Y'all go ahead, Sean.
Who
Hold
was it?
I
Damn.
about to say,
No.
What you call it? Neo soul.
I about to
Yeah.
say,
I'm about to say.
It
He
is
always
neo
talking about
soul.
some fucking neo soul.
What's wrong with Neo Soul?
You gotta talk about some
He
neo
said that's
soul.
his,
Neo
talking
soul.
about, that's his favorite genre of music, I think.
Oh, you're not wrong with that.
It's not. It's not. That's why I just knew he was gonna say that.
I'm about to tell y'all boys keep cooking.
But no, I was about to say J. Cole, like I tell Cam, I mess with Cam about this a lot, but J. Cole is one of those rappers that I would never put on my phone, but I would listen to his music.
Man, always
I would go search his album and listen
His
to
album
it,
was straight out.
and go back and find songs that I want to listen to, but I would not download it and add it to the library. Like,
That's real. That's
It's-
real.
it's
Cause
shit
honestly, honestly, shit. The last joint he dropped was that KOD. I ain't really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I felt like
I
that
like
was a
him.
good workout album.
I'm a Cole fan,
Yeah.
bro. Like J. Cole's actually my favorite artist. Which if you listen to the podcast, you know this. I done said this, and Cole is actually an artist that to this point in my life, I don't jam him the most, but I relate to him more than any other artist. That's why he's my favorite artist.
Right.
When he rap, it's certain shit he said. It's like nigga, it's like, this nigga know me or something. Like how the fuck is he saying this kind of shit? Like so yeah, but. So that's why when that contrast nigga say that type of shit, I don't really get blowed at. Cause I did what he's saying. Like I don't wake up in the morning ready to jam J. Cole. I don't wake up in the morning ready to listen to nothing. But Yeah.
Yeah, you know me when I be listening to it in the
That
morning.
man Jay got a playlist of old shit.
You look at my phone right now. Just 60s, 70s, Temptations, Spinners, shit like that.
I was saying, I listen to a lot of old shit. I don't really be jamming a lot of new
But that's
music.
why I be trying to tell Jay about the neo soul, cause neo soul sound more like the old school shit.
But
Like
it's like I ain't gonna front with new rappers. Like this game, so you know what I'm saying. You gotta evolve in this shit, but at the same time, a lot of niggas be sampling old shit.
Old shit.
Yeah,
fuck
all
with
that
it,
shit.
man.
Yeah, all that shit sample old shit.
man, so my favorite album of this year was called Soul Aquarius. It's by a nigga named Fable, Phabo, and the shit is neo soul like Jay said, but bruh, it's
Fable?
Fable.
Not Fable.
No,
Not Fable.
not the
Well,
same.
bruh.
That's F-A. Not, you know. Yeah, no, not
Stop,
goddamn.
Stop, Fable.
Yeah, no. This is a singing ass nigga, but bruh, the nigga hard, bruh. I'm telling you. So,
Shit, that's
shit was good. It was a damn good album.
free that boy, but shit, that Shiesty season. Goddamn, that was a
Yeah.
pretty good project. And I ain't gonna front, a lot of Gucci little compilation albums where he be having all this artists on them shits. Like, them shits been pretty solid too.
As go ahead, bro.
Nah, you got
As much as I love rap, I feel R&B and neo soul more. Like not even just new. Like I feel even old R&B. I feel that shit more than
I'll
rap
replay.
music.
I'll replay an R&B album more than I will rap.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
if a rapper drop an album, I'ma listen to the shit just
Yeah.
to have heard it. And
Right.
even if it's tough, I'ma listen to it. I might go back to a few songs, but R&B,
Come on, man.
I'm
That
putting that
shit.
bitch on at the top.
Come on,
That shit
man.
rock.
Like, I was
Yeah.
cooling the other night, man. I was like, man, I've been listening to songs about sliding them niggas all day. I'm about to turn some slow shit on.
But I
I ain't even got it on.
Chill out,
But you when I played ball, I was saying, wait though, like nigga listen to all that other shit, nigga listen to fucking Lil Scrappy and shit. Show my age, right? Nigga listen to Lil Scrappy and all that shit. Like nigga, I'm fucking listening to goddamn Usher and
Hey,
fucking
Vaughn
in
is
the
that
air,
nigga.
in the air
Before the
tonight,
game?
all kind of shit.
That's crazy.
Vaughn
Yeah.
is that nigga.
Bro, I didn't.
I'm jamming camouflage.
Yeah.
I gotta stop
I'm
jamming
trying- I gotta get
camouflage.
Yeah,
But
you
see,
right.
But see, But see, I ain't want to get too goddamn.
That was your shot.
So I want to stay
The
here.
nigga listening
Shannon
to
Sharp said that
Flies,
too.
Yeah,
He
real
listen
shit.
like the Sade and shit like that.
Right, them boys-
have listened
Them
to
boys
Get 2
said,
out.
them boys said Michael Jordan should be on the court singing goddamn "Give You the Best I Got."
Alright.
Singing that shit to niggas all
Really?
the time. Yeah, by Aretha, yeah, singing that shit to niggas.
Literally.
And busting their ass, and
60.
literally giving niggas. I'ma show you how I'm
That ain't
giving
even
you
Aretha,
the
boy.
best.
This goddamn
Another
telephone.
fadeaway.
That boy,
That ain't even real.
that boy, let me call him.
They got 45, 5, and 5.
Dance on.
Oh, let's turn around.
You see what I'm saying?
That's one thing I actually didn't do before games, is listen to music, but I probably should have, because music definitely
I
affects
ain't
me in a
gonna front,
different
but
way.
that Travis Porter had a nigga goddamn
Oh,
going out
wow.
all the way turned up, like for real, like
Man.
shawty we.
I probably should have, because that shit definitely, like y'all boys said, like,
I remember when them niggas was first cranky and us being in the same age bracket. I remember niggas being on Southern campus, like they went there. Them niggas, rich kids, goddamn, Dro stayed goddamn locked up in Statesboro. somewhere.
Exactly. That nigga said he
Goddamn.
stopped on the goddamn station.
Yeah, that nigga stayed locked up in Statesboro. That nigga did, my
Yeah.
freshman year,
Me
that
too.
nigga came to the borough, did homecoming on Monday.
It's a
Nigga
trap.
locked up. Remember the Migos was locked up in the borough, all them
yeah,
niggas, man.
Austin been for a minute.
Yeah, that nigga sat.
For a
Sat.
minute.
That boy has warrants. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, boy, listen, it took me getting older to realize I grew up, like, in the country, like,
Oh,
Savannah is like outside of, you know, you can go about an hour north or south and maybe you see some other city limits, but you really ain't gonna see no other city limits until you get to like Macon, the A, or you gotta leave the state. So like down here, because we from Savannah, that shit felt like, you know, a regular place. But then I realized, nigga, everywhere else is the fucking country. Like,
yeah, you go
literally.
anyway, north, east,
Everywhere,
south,
nigga, where we at right now, nigga, the outskirts, all that shit is the country.
I
Like,
knew a little bit about Statesboro, but when I got there for school,
Yeah.
oh, nah, this shit.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, I'm out here.
Yeah, like nigga, this
you
shit.
lost,
yeah.
boy?
Nah, for real.
Yeah, no.
Nah, for real. They got this shit in the
I
borough
lost my
called.
mind. That's what I lost.
They showed that motherfucker right. And for real shit, I remember they had this shit called Frat Row in Statesboro. All the damn,
Yeah.
like,
All
so
the frowns.
yes, all the front houses on that
shit,
motherfucker,
shit.
all that shit, like big ass mansions, all that shit, right?
Been on that shit.
Man, Obama fucked around and wore my freshman year, nigga. All this rolled down that shit. When we got that motherfucker so fast, Kirk started coming outside. Oh, nah, we gotta go.
What the fuck y'all doing down here?
Fuck y'all
Who
niggas.
told the skids?
Hey, but I ain't gonna
The
front,
skids.
like,
Who told the skids?
let's talk about that. Like, I kind of wanted to, you know what I'm saying? The justice system been going kind of crazy this year. Goddamn. Like, rest in peace, Ahmaud Arbery. He got justice.
Man.
Surprisingly.
He ain't getting no justice, man. If he had justice, that man would be alive.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but
I
They ain't
mean,
even convict them boys yet.
nah, they convicted, they ain't sentenced them.
They ain't sentenced them. That's what it was.
I mean,
That's really what the shit, cause they saying we got justice. We ain't got shit.
Man, listen, I'm about
All
to
they
say
said was them boys did.
we'll get justice when, because it's a lady that was she a DA? She got right up in that shit. When she go down, when she fold on who she was working with go down, when all of them finish snitching, then some real justice may come about. Because that is how shit like that continues.
Cause the wild shit about that Ahmaud Arbery, that shit had been happening.
yeah.
Like
And
months
them boys
before
is just
we all
video
found
came
out.
out.
Just
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
When the video came out, that's why.
And that's just wild too. But it brought a video.
I ain't gonna
down,
front, like,
too.
I ain't even gonna cap my guy. Like, after watching certain documentaries and shit, about Epstein and shit, crackers probably was going home.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Crackers probably going home. Crackers probably ain't been sitting in jail all this time. Like,
Yeah. They've been at the crib. Yeah.
we ain't cool now. It
Like that-
I want
that-
working this shit.
I hope not, but it's
Yeah.
America, so you know.
Nah, real shit. That's you shit to tell you. Like you start watching them documentaries like that. I know you seen they talking about that Pizzagate shit. Like what that shit mean. Like
You
them
talking
motherfuckers-
about the? No, I'm thinking about the little McDonald's
Little
shit.
pedophile shit.
Yeah, little pedophile shit. So them boys will order like they'll send an email saying they want to order a certain type of pizza,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the type of like little girl they wanted, or little boy they
Oh,
wanted.
boy.
So that's how
So
they
what
were
they
moving.
never-
But they got so many motherfuckers
Never.
caught up in that shit. Time to cleanse. Shit, them boys say Obama wrapped up in that
Obama
shit.
in that
There's a
shit.
bunch of
They
They
motherfuckers
said
wrapped
Will
up
and
in that
Jada
shit.
wrapped up in that shit.
A lot of motherfuckers wrapped up in that shit.
Entanglement.
And right now they still working through it. But once they goddamn get all that shit out,
Yeah, I want to say I heard something about that shit too. Like actors,
John Legend,
a lot of them
his
is
bitch
like,
too.
yeah.
John Legend and
I'm not gonna believe that John Legend.
I hope not
John
John
Legend.
Legend.
John Legend made.
I hope John Legend.
Come on,
Yeah,
no,
come
John
on.
Legend.
John
Anybody
Legend.
say
John Legend
Anybody
slander.
John- Listen,
Come
I
on,
still
man.
listen to that
I
album.
don't know though. 'Cause
He's just an ordinary person. Stop
I don't
playing.
know because R. Kelly
Sorry,
may not
Liz.
be like a fly.
Come on, man.
Nigga, R. Kelly been trying to tell niggas subliminally
Not
for
the
the
nigga that
longest.
said,
He was a
"Don't
fuck.
wait for
My
tomorrow."
mind's telling me no, but my body. That nigga, if a
But
nigga
John
mind telling him
Legend
no, and his
said-
body telling him yes, and he listen, I'm just saying.
You doing something
That
different.
nigga been trying to tell you.
Yeah.
They right in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Those
nigga
be the
said,
sick
that
ones,
nigga
really.
said seems like he ready too. So
Come on, man.
See?
It seems.
yeah.
Sick G.
I don't know
Seems
for
like
sure,
it.
but I think you're ready. So let's
Oh no.
Sick.
do
Fuck.
this. Hey,
Sick
I'm just
genius.
saying, man, I listened back to some of his songs. I ain't front. Honey Love still on my phone. That's the only one.
Honey Love still on my phone.
I don't feel
Man,
bad
fuck
about it.
that. The only thing that make me look at him
I love that song.
different.
I don't feel bad.
That
I don't
nigga
feel
said,
bad.
"Goddamn, I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that."
That's
man,
well, you listen
Oh,
to that
I'm
shit.
that mountain
You
peak
listen
up
to
high.
that.
On a regular basis?
The world's
He's the
greatest.
world's greatest.
You listen to
brother.
that. That's what I'm asking.
But listen,
No, you.
you just listen to
That's
that
like-
song one time.
You ride around
brother.
driving Eminem in your car?
Yeah.
That nigga Gucci, who that was Gucci man? That shit nigga out. You right
Think
about
about listening.
You ride around driving all day
Whoa.
driving Eminem?
That one song made make you think like, well, that man ain't did all that shit. Nah,
Boy,
like,
please.
That shit'll get you.
Boy, please.
That shit'll get you for damn sure, man.
Hey, man.
Shit.
That did used to always throw me for a loop though. Like
What?
why? Like, cause I used to see that often. Like niggas saying that Eminem was the greatest. Like niggas was saying that like for a while. Boy,
wonder what's the
Eminem
truth
the best
about
rapper out
It was
Man.
white people pushing that
Bro,
shit.
yeah,
It
the
was
real-
fucking
the
white.
See, the shit with him
Cause he's
was
fucking
they'll
white.
doing shit on record sales. So we had a white boy goddamn selling. We may go buy a little bit of it, but them crackers
Truth of
don't
the
buy that
Truth
shit.
of the matter is that's
With
what's spending the
niggas,
money.
man, listen,
with
you
niggas,
white
we
people-
bootlegging shit. We
you white
damn.
boys
And I
white people,
when they say
hey,
numbers
white
don't
people
lie,
is
bullshit.
making them island boy motherfuckers famous, and them boys is not saying
Numbers lie, people.
shit. Like,
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna say numbers lie. Numbers don't tell the whole story. Numbers tell you what happened, but they don't tell you
Just
how it
like
happened.
the white boy Rick.
Yeah.
They said he was like he was super famous and super rich and all that shit.
White
He
boy.
wasn't shit. They just made it seem like that.
Oh yeah.
And he got
That
done.
shit famous.
He got done dirty. They not if it's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
white person
dirty.
that can say they treated me like I was black, he can say that
They
shit.
put him in jail.
Yeah,
You
no.
already
He,
had him on BMF too, a TV show.
Yeah.
Like a little
yeah, Eminem played him. Yeah.
Eminem played
If
him.
it's
Real quick.
one
Oh.
person,
Oh.
but hold on.
Still locked up.
Since we're talking about rappers and you know,
Uh-oh,
something
that crazy
talking about
shit.
Justice. Fetty Wap.
oh, I thought about something else. T.I. and Tiny. That's what I thought you were.
Nah, hey,
Oh, that fentanyl shit?
Hey,
Yeah.
boy, don't touch no fentanyl. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. Don't do it.
Don't touch that shit.
I don't do pills and shit, so I
Man,
don't.
they got a picture of that shit, bro. Like it's a bunch of little different substances. They show how much it take to kill you.
Yeah.
And they had fentanyl, and I
That
tell
shit like
you
a
that
little
shit
grain of
was so
salt.
you couldn't even see it. They had
Bruh.
spread it out and zoom in so you could see that shit.
So then they got this shit called carfentanyl, which is actually used in elephant tranquilizer.
Yeah.
And they stopped a fucking truck a couple months ago. Had a fuck ton of that shit.
Fuck
But
that.
I'm
But
talking
listen,
about,
like,
nah, for real.
weed
And
shit too,
the
man.
same way y'all saying that job about the fentanyl, like carfentanyl, I mean, needless to say, it's an elephant tranquilizer. It's a
Fucking
key
elephant.
element to elephant
But I'm
tranquilizer. So
thinking
for
like,
a
bro,
human, yeah,
It's over with.
yeah.
A nigga with that much money though, y'all boys, like y'all, like, are y'all still gonna be around that shit? Cause like,
What you mean?
like, bro,
And what I tell you, tell me, ask what you just asked again. Say what you just said again. A nigga with that much money, are you gonna be around that again? So what does that tell you? They don't
You
have
got
that much money.
possibly true. I'm thinking-
Well, you heard what babies. I know how that rap game. I know how that rap shit go, cuz that shit be up and down.
That's everything in life.
You fucked up right now. Just don't worry about it, right?
Shit,
Shit
real
be.
shit. Cause most of the rappers will tell you like them niggas ain't getting no money
Come on,
off of
man.
goddamn you off of just the
Bruh.
album sales.
It's hella niggas in this last year alone. We talking about some of my favorite albums to tell you, but this rap shit fucked up right now. So let's
I
back
mean,
to the streets.
Cause it's like shit, niggas not doing shows. Niggas not filling up them arenas because of COVID and shit
Yeah.
like that. So it's like all they got is streams.
So if nobody knows you, then your streams not really that much.
Exactly.
So
The street
The nigga Trap Queen have been out for how long?
Yeah.
And that shit still get played at every white event. Like,
Yeah.
that's one song you talking about.
man, listen.
What?
Good.
You was a bimbo.
It's like it ain't like it been on no TV show
Oh,
or
that's
nothing.
that shit though. That's it.
Cause Fetty Wap was getting played at every white function over and over and over again. If niggas wasn't getting in the streams, them crackers
Yeah, when he
them
came
bruh.
out, yeah, he had
It's
it
two
going.
sides.
When he came out, nigga, we was in high
That's
school
what I'm saying.
then.
That was it.
And there's
You got
folks
two
that
kids
still
now.
listen to that
Them
shit,
checks done
bro.
dried up,
Yeah,
nigga.
And it's two sides of that shit too, cause then the ones who ain't getting it, they got it taught. And look at all these motherfuckers you see who go into the hospital because exhaustion and all that. Rick Ross had to go, he had a damn had a stroke. Jonathan ass just got out of the hospital. Like they working the fuck out of niggas. There ain't no money in that shit for real. So if you ain't the type to take your bread, put it somewhere where it could build,
Make that
and
shit
put it
grow.
here where it could build and
Yeah,
grow,
put
and
it
all
like
you do is
behind
depend
the
on your work.
scenes, yeah.
And the
Yeah,
only
nigga.
money you get is when you work.
They get a check and they in charge of paying so many other niggas.
Right,
behind
I'm just
them.
saying, you
They
got-
don't even get the whole.
Cause a rapper is a business. They are really the business. So when you get paid, nigga, everybody else you got paid.
Yeah. And there's so many of them
Unless
niggas
you
that
fucking
And
niggas.
shit, that's crazy because shit, me and my partner the other day was talking about how ESTG whole camp got locked up. He
Ew.
didn't get locked up, but shit, his
Good
whole
businessman.
camp manager, all them
Yeah,
boys
good
got
they do
locked
that
up.
shit right.
Good businessman, shit.
Shit, like, it's crazy, but a nigga know, like, shit, me and my partner was talking shit, everybody stay quiet, shit, I'm coming to get y'all soon.
Yeah.
Hold it down.
All you gotta do
Hold
is
it
keep your
down.
But it's
fucking mouth
different
shut.
when you a rapper and you be in songs literally saying like, yeah, I sell fentanyl. Like, it's a little different
One day,
than
boy, like my best advice could break
break
a
a
fin
fentanyl.
Damn.
Hey, but nah, man, yeah.
And shit, besides that though, we done lost a lot of rappers this shit.
Yeah, DMX went on. Dolph.
Damn, man, rip dog, man. Rest in peace, dog. Man, that shit, it's crazy.
I
To
was
me.
about to say Juice WRLD, but Juice WRLD passed a couple years
It
ago.
feel like it's all the same.
It feel like, yeah,
it's all
but
the same.
like-
It feel like all the same. Yeah, I think that's
What's
2020
that?
though.
The nigga from California that got shot last week.
Slim 400.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke.
Pop
Pop,
Smoke.
yeah.
Was that 2020?
That's 2020. But yeah. Shit.
I was like, people hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
When did Nipsey Hussle die? Was that 2019 or 2020?
See,
Like
all these,
19.
like,
Like
all,
19.
like, bro, it seemed like a
Just in
rapper
this
died every
generation,
week,
it seemed
every
like
2
one.
weeks
Oh,
type
well,
shit.
yeah.
So it's
no.
like shit. Like I said, well, since the pandemic started, everything have been running together. Cause like
Everything
I want to
fell
say
out.
Nipsey died when the pandemic
yeah.
started,
Yeah.
type shit.
Nip died in 2019.
So that's like
In
when that
March.
shit popped
Yeah.
off, type shit. So
No,
next
2020.
year. Next year.
It was
yeah.
next year.
well,
Yeah.
shit, they've been running together.
Yeah, shit all running together. Yeah. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let
Shit.
you rock out. Can't stop this shit.
Hey,
I
nah,
think
you know, hey, I can't let that man be on the air sound like a fool.
Yeah.
If anybody gonna say he sound like a fool, it's gonna be me. It ain't gonna be nobody else.
But yeah, but nah. So it's been a lot of deaths in rap, man. A lot of deaths, period. You know, across the board, we lost some actors as well.
Yeah.
Lost a Black Panther. I mean, shit been happening left and right.
Goddamn Tiny Liston.
Omar from the
Debo.
Wire. Yep. Speaking
Yeah.
of fentanyl, Omar from the Wire.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He shot his
That's what killed him.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my
Shit, that was a
God.
comedian.
I did not know that.
It was a comedian too. Like
That's
it
what
was,
killed him,
it
him
was a
and
white comedian and a black comedian. I
No.
can't think of their
I
names,
ain't
but
know
they
that.
was
That's
doing that
some-
shit too.
Yeah,
That's a
DMX
Oh.
too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what killed DMX. Fentanyl, all that shit coming from that.
Hey boy. Yeah.
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 Bad shit.
I don't do no pills.
What you would think, and, you know, I don't want to speculate on nobody dying, but
Yeah.
you would think when you got that
Yeah,
much
what
money,
you
though, kind of the same. But you would think the quality of the shit you
Have a
get.
tester.
But if anything, it's the other way around. Cause like, in my opinion, because think about it, when you got that much money, you getting shit before regular people get it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
again, before other niggas know what's up, I'ma get to see what's up. So if anybody gonna know it's bad, I'ma know it's bad. Cause I've been hip to this shit.
Yeah.
Is the way I think about shit like that when it comes to celebrities, and especially drugs and anything. Shit, when you got money, nigga, it don't matter what it is. You can afford to get early access to shit. So
you need you a tester.
Yeah.
and
Go ahead.
They got like centers.
it's
for
a
that.
money maker right here.
Yeah.
Straight rock.
I think like in New York, they got centers for that. You can go get your drug tested without getting locked up type shit.
What?
Like you can go get your drugs tested.
You got cocaine too. You know how this shit is.
You
Yeah,
can
like
get your
this-
drugs tested.
But they was talking about like on the Breakfast Club or something. Angela Lee was talking about it. Like,
Oh, wasn't they rubbing goddamn dope when they get on and shit?
Oh,
saying
like
that
yeah,
shit?
it's like no
Who is?
holds barred type shit. Like
Ooh, shit, I'm high.
That nigga.
well, it's real. They weren't lying.
Nah,
That's
it ain't. In New York?
Hey, what this
I
is?
believe so.
So New York got all the motherfucking laws.
Hey,
You can't even have a scrap.
You can't
on
have
your
a gun, but
person.
you can
a
have-
big.
You can get your drugs clean.
That's a 10-year bid.
Easy. Just hire one.
What the football man?
Mexico.
Yeah, that nigga shot himself.
Mm-hmm.
Shot? How you shoot yourself?
They
And
get locked up.
He didn't
He
get
gotta
locked
go to jail too.
He didn't even get locked up because he shot. He locked up for having a motherfucker.
Right. That a bitch.
You shot yourself. Hold on, boy. You had a gun?
Damn.
Whoa. You shot yourself.
You ain't
How you
get
do it with a gun? You got a gun.
Who did it? Me? What? Oh yeah, you're gonna need to
You got a gun?
sit tight.
Oh, come here,
Just
boy.
sit tight. Hang tight.
Hang tight,
tight.
baby. Hang tight, baby.
Hang it right back.
Nigga with braids.
I'll be right back, yeah. Tall nigga braids.
What
too.
the fuck?
You about to Mike Vick your
Oh,
ass.
6'5" nigga braids. You know you want to jail.
Oh shit, you ain't one of them little crips, are you? Little
You ain't play for the Giants, but
gangbangers, are you?
You got no real blue on your head.
Hold on. You want that team to beat Brady, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's just fine, but
He's
go ahead and turn
coming
around
with
and hand on.
Sit tight.
My fucking wife loves tall.
Sit tight.
We have been
Oh.
Patriots fans since Bledsoe.
Oh,
You
shit.
bastard.
You dirty
Even
son. You dirty son of a bitch.
Even as a little kid, I was confused about that. Like, he shot himself. Why is he going to jail? Like, I just don't get it.
He's a
Like,
nigga with a
I
scrap.
just don't understand. Like, how?
Nah, them New York gun laws crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, I was a child. I didn't get it, but not no more to.
So
I'll stay from out of New York. I know that much.
so we talk about favorite albums. What about favorite verses?
Ooh.
I mean, mine's always gonna be at the top. It's always gonna be Gucci and Jeezy. That's gonna be mine always.
I listen to so much music.
Oh, I thought you were talking about verses.
Oh.
Verses. I'm not
battle.
I thought you meant
No.
literally somebody. Okay,
Me
I'm sorry.
too.
I
Me
misunderstood.
Nah,
I feel like really the only one.
Then you say Gucci versus Jeezy. I'm like, yeah.
Was
That's the one. That's the one.
Gucci.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Probably like
Yeah.
the only one.
How can
actually
it be
That's
like
the one that
I
did it.
watched from start to finish.
How could it
hold
be
you.
anyone other than
I
that?
ain't gonna hold you though. That 3-6 and Bone Thug.
That was the best one.
Yeah.
Fight.
That shit came down to real, like.
I ain't see that real time. I was
Yeah.
like,
No, I turned the shit off. And I was on Twitter seeing somebody tweet. And more
You're like,
wait,
wait,
that cut the shit back on. Hold on.
didn't get my stream.
Niggas
When
on-
you think the game over when you see somebody tweet, these niggas done came back. What the fuck?
nigga right behind the bed.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Nah, that Gucci and Jeezy shit was
Yeah, top
legend.
tier.
If they don't talk about no other verses, that shit, like you
That
said,
shit got quotes to this day.
dig his
Yeah.
ass up.
Right.
Dig it. I'm sorry, but yeah.
I did not.
He said it.
It's a quote.
I ain't say
Say
shit.
somebody, damn.
Nigga
Damn.
in the dirt.
That nigga in the
Dirt
dirt.
playing these old ass
Pookie
songs like
like
some
some
new
night.
shit.
Say some more.
Free kill, free kill.
Yo, that free kill shit was wild.
Like
Damn
this.
it.
I
Yeah,
tell
that
you
nigga was
what.
saying some wild
I
shit.
tell you what.
I tell you
You
what.
doing a lot of talking.
I got
Hey.
real estate.
Now when I invited you to this shit, my nigga,
It was all respect.
It's out of respect.
Now when I invited you to this shit, my nigga.
I told you.
Hey,
Like, Gucci
yeah,
Mane said,
nah,
fuck that.
Dead ass.
Man.
Fuck that.
You can
That
tell-
shit like a big ass kid. No,
Hey,
fuck
you-
that shit, nigga.
Nigga dropped that man
I
on
love
the
Gucci
name.
Mane.
And you
I
can
will
tell-
smoke.
Gucci Mane.
And you can tell by the way them niggas was moving in that shit when they came over. They were like, hold on, that boy wants to do this shit. This was not on the fucking set list.
Where's the rope? Where's the rope?
What was that drum line? We didn't rehearse this now. Wait a minute.
That nigga took a knee in front of everybody.
We didn't practice
That
that.
nigga Gucci with the trip.
Niggas
Old Gucci came back for a
That
second.
perk kicked in.
Yeah.
Hey, what that exit that guy?
Them boys said that nigga a robot. That shit glitched for a
That
second.
perk 30 kicked in.
Nah,
Nigga said, hold up, nigga. Who you talking to?
Ain't no motherfucking clone.
I
Yeah,
don't
that was my
believe
top
shit.
verses.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's the most memorable one. Like
Yeah.
out of
I
all of the
feel like
verses
that's the
they
one that did
had.
the most streams too. Like,
I watched Soulja
Yeah.
Boy and Bow Wow a little bit.
That was entertaining.
Yeah,
That
It was funny.
Oh, it ended bad. Fucking Romeo came out.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
You don't
Soulja
like
Boy
Romeo?
brought him out.
It was just
It was a
the shit
joke.
he came
He's a
out.
Bow Wow
What the fuck
fan.
Romeo do?
It was
He's
a
a Bow
joke.
Wow fan.
I know, I'm not.
It was a joke. He's a Bow Wow.
You know how we were
He
little.
a dog pound?
We were little girls to be like, either they love Lil Romeo or they love Bow Wow.
Team Bow Wow.
Jay was like, hey, shut up, bitches.
That team
I'm
Bow
with
Wow.
It's the fact.
I won't listen to this.
It's the fact that both these niggas, Soulja Boy and fucking Bow Wow, was corny enough.
Yeah.
So the fact that
Yeah.
Romeo came in,
Man, Soulja
What's
Boy
up,
the
you know,
first rapper to do a
corny
lot of
shit.
shit.
It's
bro.
a lot
Just
of,
chill.
it's
No,
a trifecta corny shit.
the
Half
fact
of
that
that.
no, y'all didn't hear what this nigga said.
Triple corny.
That nigga compared himself. He said we the Kobe, LeBron, and Michael Jordan of basketball. I mean of rapping.
Ooh.
That nigga said that.
He
shit
did
on
say
stage.
that. He did say
He said that bullshit on stage.
You lying.
And I said, I was
I
like,
know you
none
fucking lying.
of y'all
That's
niggas
probably
need
why I
just
ain't
cut
watch
this shit off.
Yeah,
that
I'm
big
glad I
time.
ain't watching
Cut
that.
this shit off.
That's that
Cool.
You know
Cocaine
what's
is a hell
hard?
of a
You know what's
drug.
hard for niggas like that too. When you that famous, that young.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
how much
right.
pussy the niggas had thrown in there when they were 15, 16 years old.
Man, but
So you can't tell
It's
them
hard to
niggas.
stay
You
relevant.
can't tell them
It's
niggas
hard
they
to
corny.
unlame a nigga. That's what it's hard to do.
yeah,
you-
come on,
You
dog.
can't tell them niggas they corny now. When
You
the
right.
boys is moving like that.
It's
They-
hard to unlame
You
a nigga.
can and you
You
can't.
can't let that shit
You can
go.
tell a nigga they corny. You can't tell they broke. You.
It-
you a rich
It's like
nigga.
the nigga in high school that all he talk about was high
Money.
school.
Yeah.
You hear about that shit?
Soulja Boy, the only one out of them that's still actually in the music shit. That's like actually doing music.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
music sucks.
I
Rest in peace,
mean,
you know, that
they.
shit over.
But like bro just said, like shit, bro. If I'm Bow Wow, assuming he got paid fairly, nigga, as a grown man, depending on how he got tied to music. Because first of all, Bow Wow was around rap. That nigga was Snoop and niggas on the West Coast when he was a little. That nigga was around real
Yeah, bro.
niggas
Yeah.
when he was a child. So that nigga came around. He was in rap again, just in some shit that a lot of niggas actually.
It said Suge tried to sign that nigga.
Yeah, like he
Some
really
old
experienced
different
shit that a lot of niggas actually didn't experience type shit. So again,
It's hard to tell
So
them
is Lil
anything.
Bow Wow
Right.
really the first rapper to do a lot of shit instead of Soulja?
for our
Probably.
generation, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
For how could he not be?
Yeah, real big drink.
But Soulja Boy created the internet though. So
Yeah.
He definitely
He
did.
definitely.
Yeah.
He did all that. I did the first shit. Like he definitely
He did a
was
lot
not
of
lying.
shit.
about
But the
that.
thing about it is, and one of my cousins, shout out my nigga Jamar, man. Jamar said this shit a long time ago, and I never forget this. Jamar was like, it ain't about who do it first, it's about who do it best. Soulja Boy might have did it first, but
It's true.
if niggas gotta ask who did it first and shit.
But he was eating off that shit. He do.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
what you say?
If nigga gotta ask who did it first and shit.
Come on, man.
Wow.
It ain't about who did it first, about who did it best, bro. Like you might, like you said earlier about that shit about with your homie stealing your shit. Hey, this was your idea, but
I'm gonna do this
I feel
you're
right.
not gonna do it right.
I got the money for
I'm
it.
just gonna.
I feel like Bow Wow wasn't like, for his time being when he was rapping, he wasn't a shitty rapper.
Shit, no, young Bow Wow could rap.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like he was a better actor than rapper. 'Cause he ain't really had no bad movies.
I mean, it's just like when you start
Well, he
off
was a
as
star.
it's just like when you start off as like a little child actor. Like you do a couple little kid movies and shit. Tariq, no matter what he do from here on out, nigga gonna be Tariq. I don't care what movie that nigga in, he gonna be Tariq.
Cause
So
he was,
Bow Wow-
he was in that.
Yeah.
And he
Bow
was
Wow
in
always
himself,
gonna be
yeah.
that little nigga on the scooter. It don't matter. He little
Yeah.
nigga on the scooter.
Calvin
Calvin
Campbell,
Campbell
yeah.
for the rest of your life. It
Yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah,
You
Hey,
can't
man.
grab that shit.
Really?
it's different for all them boys. Cause for him, he could say he came into it on some. Again, I don't know how.
He was in,
All about the Benjamins.
All about the
Yeah.
Benjamins.
I don't know how Bow Wow
Yeah.
got introduced to rap. For Romeo is different because nigga, your daddy Master P, so you got grandfather then, which don't really matter. It ain't your fault that that's how it happened for you, but it's still like,
And we
nigga.
was just saying about Silk the Shocker yesterday.
Yeah.
What?
We was watching Hot Boys just and them was expressing in the acting. This shit sucks, especially Silk. I don't give a fuck. That nigga still my favorite Hot Boy. Cause that man he looked cooler than all them niggas at all.
Still had the image like a motherfucker.
Now he had the image of piss poor rapper.
How would they say?
How would they say?
He had the image, but he did not
that
have
nigga
the
be
image.
piss poor.
Right.
That nigga piss poor
I
best.
love Silk.
I love Silk, but Silk
And you gotta acknowledge the fact.
I didn't argue with y'all when y'all said
You
that.
can say he's your favorite. Don't say he's your favorite Hot Boy. Say it's your favorite No Limit rapper or some shit.
He could be your favorite. He could be your favorite hot boy. He just can't rap.
Hot Boy.
It's
You
a
right,
movie.
you right,
That's
you
for
right.
movies. The movie
Yeah,
called
you
Hot
right.
Boy.
Favorite Hot Boy, I was
Nigga, he's an original Hot Boy.
Because that nigga can't rap.
If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be no Hot Boy.
Real Hot Boys.
Regardless,
They were
if it
rappers.
wasn't for him and his era, wouldn't be no Hot. Well, his brother and his dad.
Yeah, but
Real-
his
real
brother's
Hot
era.
Boys.
He could not been
His
there.
brother's era.
He was there. Shit was just fine.
His brother's
That shit
era.
was just fine. That
My
nigga
Hot
wasn't
Boy
there.
just got out of jail, my nigga Mac. Straight up, you feel me? You got that, so. You looking like that, girl?
Just listen to you talk.
Nah, yeah, like, yeah.
You look a little
I
shy.
ain't saying nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like Cam had looked crazy. Like,
Cause sometimes I look at niggas crazy on accident. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You a funny looking nigga, so
On your top.
Alright. Alright. Fucking keep going. Keep going. Keep going. So he's a funny looking.
no, keep going.
Where are the gloves?
They doing the white people in the interviews. He's a funny looking nigga. Tell me more.
I like this concept.
Well, like,
Oh,
give him
shit.
more.
Go for it.
Give him more.
This is
Give
good.
him
This is
more.
good. This is really showing us how the other side lives.
That
Yeah.
nigga antagonist.
Oh,
shit.
part of my plan. Alright.
Plankton.
You gotta break them niggas up. You gotta break the podcast up. Gotta fight.
Shit, we about to, goddamn. I done came in here and pieced his ass up before one episode before now.
Not that ended for me.
Hey, yeah. I feel like drip now, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Hey,
Yo, handle that. Handle that.
and nigga.
Shut up.
Hey, speaking of beef, man, Kanye and Drake recently pieced it up. thanks to the boogeyman himself. Got some boys in the
Man,
same
listen.
room, and
That shit wasn't no beef.
That shit was a cold war.
Yeah.
Man.
Them boys was trying to make some money.
That shit was a
Yeah.
cold war.
I
Come
feel
on,
like a
man.
lot of these beats.
Scam.
like that, though.
I don't know, bro. A lot of
Publicity
rappers, too
stunt.
many rappers been dying for a lot of these beats to be fake.
Oh, yeah, nah, like that.
Some of these
No,
beats
no.
are legit, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one
Real.
was we
Yeah.
trying to make money.
Push-
That shit
Drake,
was, yeah.
Kanye done did this shit before with
Yeah.
50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? When them boys' album was about to drop, like, oh, I don't really like this nigga. Then we see them niggas on MTV together. We was fooling y'all.
I ain't even gonna front, bro. I really, like,
what?
I feel like, just like, okay, so you know how we watch reality TV. I ain't gonna say we watch, but reality TV has been a big thing for the last decade, probably and a half now. I feel like rap is basically the same way in that shit. Like, a lot of shit is just scripted. It's not so much fake. It's more so, say you know I'm beefing with a nigga, and I ain't not even beefing with. We might be having a conversation about some shit, and it's like, yeah, man, nah, I be fucking one of that nigga main chick, bro, type shit. And so again, it's Hollywood, so you know they got the money and the resources to make a big deal out of shit, a big production out of shit. And it ain't really that big of a deal, but you're like, shit, boy, people will eat that shit up. Like, shit, you fucking with that man, chick ain't no real issue, but we could make it an issue, shit for TV, shit for a check.
I think them niggas beef was a little realer on the surface than niggas think. I think the boy really ain't fought with each other here and there.
And that's what I'm
But
saying.
I think it was on some homeboy shit.
Yeah.
Where them niggas will fall out, get back cool.
Now what
Go
I'm,
Pusha T
But
had
it's like
it.
at the same time, them boys both had a relationship with Virgil
Right.
too. And rest in peace, Virgil.
yeah.
But shit, both of them boys had a relationship with Virgil, so it's like they kind of got cool once. They got cool once he got sick, or when he passed, like for real. So they must have known something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like you said, you feel me? At first, it might have been some real beef, but it's like at the same time, them niggas getting old too.
Yeah.
And
And Pusha T talked about that shit when the boy was like in the top of the beef. And he was talking about how he can't even fuck with it because one minute the boy is beefing. Next thing you know, they making Push leave the studio because Drake coming and they know Push really about that shit.
Yeah.
And you know the boy is beefing today.
That's what I'm
Tomorrow
I'm
they
trying to
cool.
make some money.
That's
Yeah,
what,
exactly.
and that's what
And it's
I'm
like Kanye
saying.
been in the news since the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Like his name has been in something
Yeah, stay true.
every month, cause like
It's
Kanye
Kanye,
new
bro.
shoes, Kanye with the president.
He gonna
Kanye
find a way to
this,
make
Kanye
himself
that.
relevant now.
Kanye got a school. Goddamn, bruh. Kanye
Yeah,
is
smart.
trying to keep his name up. And that
He
nigga
trying.
been doing shows and shit too,
Yeah,
like
trying.
selling out. Goddamn.
Got Kim freeing people. And
Yeah,
shit.
He done got a whole
Nigga put Kim to
Christian
work.
Christian album where he been sampling R&B songs, turn them into Christian songs. Like, come on, bro.
That shit was wild too. I ain't listening to that shit.
Me neither.
Did he really make that Bible shit? Did y'all see that?
What Bible shit?
It was like he made some type of fake Bible with like it says Jesus on it, and like a picture of him, and it was like in the beginning, Jesus made the like I don't know if it was real or not, but
I hope.
he just pretty much
I wouldn't know.
renamed a bunch of. It was just some shit.
I
like
didn't
that.
listen to Yeezus either.
Yeah,
you didn't listen to
I
Yeezus?
stopped listening.
You didn't listen to Yeezus?
After
Nah.
his mama
I
died.
don't play a guy like that, boy.
Yeah.
I stopped listening to him once his mama died.
He was that was probably the last real Kanye album I listened to, honestly. That was the same summer that Born Sinner came out. And Born Sinner is still J. Cole's best album to me. I don't argue with your mama. I don't give a fuck who say
I'd
what.
say
Shit ain't got no
the last
scripts.
album I listened to was my
My
Beautiful
dark,
Twisted
yeah,
Fantasy.
that's, yeah,
That
my
shit,
dark,
like,
yeah, beautiful.
that's probably the last
I
time
jammed.
Now that shit's like,
Nigga, I had 2 CDs in that Mustang summer 2013, nigga. Born Sinner, Jesus. And I listened to them shits every day for a whole summer.
shit.
When that Trap God came out,
Every
my wife
day.
can tell you, boy, that Buick stayed.
Yeah, the Trap God, yeah.
Well, everything, boy, front to back.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite album this year.
What?
Trap God.
That nigga still in the past.
That's the crazy part.
But yeah, but nah, I mean, it was dope seeing them boys together. They saying that was really their verses. But it was dope seeing them boys together. Finally. You know what I mean? I watched a little bit of it. The shit wasn't.
It's like, shit, I ain't gonna front.
They could do more shit together to me.
It's like, boys gonna keep getting money for real, cause it's like shit, they beefing. Both of them niggas is damn near, I ain't gonna say the face, but they're focal points for Nike and Adidas. So it's like shit, them sales gonna go up. Man, it's like, boy, we gonna get this bread from us not liking each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
But shit,
Yes.
besides,
Yeah, that makes publicity stunt too.
how y'all feel about Travis Scott? The Astroworld shit.
Massacre. No, it's not funny.
Speaking of fake,
Oh,
can't laugh about that
I
shit.
laughed at that shit. That's not funny.
I held that
Cameron.
shit. Nah, that shit.
Overall, I mean,
Now you went too damn far.
Hey, come on,
Man, I said I'm barbershop. Now you buy your stuff now.
You bring stuff on that one. I can't rush on that one. Then.
I'm
Man,
trying
you
to
keep on walking.
stop laughing.
Fuck Jesse Jackson.
Rest in peace to the people that lost their life at Astroworld.
Yeah, no. That
How
shit
many
was
people
fucking
had died?
I think it's like 8.
11?
8. Oh, I don't know.
Too many.
Yeah, too many because
The niggas be going to a
A
concert.
concert, yeah. Niggas ain't even got shot at that shit. Like,
Think about that shit. That shit a big ass event.
niggas was getting
Think
stuck,
about this is a big ass
Drugged
event
up.
you going to. You tell your family you've been talking about this shit for months. You can't wait to go, and your ass don't come back home.
never. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Bro.
But it's so crazy because that can happen with anything in life.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
real.
That's what really be kind of scaring a nigga like when he see shit like that. Because it's like, damn, boy, I could go to a high school basketball game. The nigga just mind could be in another place. And he just spray that shit or some shit like that.
Some
Like,
shit
Out
happened
of
during the
Savannah,
game.
he won't.
Yeah.
Unless he planted that shit, 'cause you gotta go to metal detectors to get that shit.
Saying
You
outside, you know, she know the game go around here. Shit,
Oh,
niggas
yeah.
been talking shit. in the
Well,
truck.
there's a will, there's a
They
way.
catch your ass outside,
Oh, yeah.
and you just have to be walking your car.
Hey. Shit, the niggas, again, not the DV. I hate every nigga the DV. We can get right back on topic. But in Miami, some niggas shot them all up like a few years ago. Killed a couple people and killed like 3 people, injured like 20. Them boys, well, one of them about to walk because after he requested a lawyer, the police kept investigating him. Never gave him his lawyer. He about to walk. Them boys killed. It's on camera. He confessed to doing it. He told him I did it.
Dang.
He about to walk. So yeah, sorry, just
Yeah.
deviate, but yeah. So it can happen to you anywhere. Is basically the point. But yeah.
But shit, I mean, with the Travis Scott shit, a lot of people suing him, but he is saying he is not liable, and I agree. The shit, I mean, listen.
I think that with that shit is a little ill because he not responsible
Per se.
primarily. But the
You
shit
gather
that
these
nigga
people
do,
together.
The
because of
culture
you.
he
Yeah, the
allows
culture.
at his concerts.
it's basically like the same shit. That shit was on the list too. Like Trump, with that shit happened January 6th, right? Trump technically wasn't there, had nothing to do with it,
But
but
incited it.
he incited all that shit.
Mhm.
So you see things that Travis Porter showed about to jump
Niggas
off
have
the
a
second,
mosh pit,
about to jump off the second row and that nigga fall, break his leg and all
And
that
shit like that been going on at his concert.
I just thought about that white lady pissing on that
like
white
you-
man. She said, I
You see what I'm saying?
saying?
They come
Yeah,
back
see,
because they
that's
want to
shit.
get wild as a fuck. But at
But
the
Buddy
same
Lane
time,
took
You
that
don't
shit.
think so? Like,
no.
They paid for them tickets.
They did, but bro, it's a matter of this is the kind of shit you allow to go on at your concert. Like this is what you promote.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a nigga that's big on accountability. So you can't be like you not somewhat accountable for this shit because of the influence that he have. Where you got a couple tens of thousands of people in this stadium to watch this one nigga.
It's because you control the crowd. It's like I
Yeah.
know we threw parties.
His influence is deep.
Yeah, like you doing parties. If a fight break out, you ain't gonna keep fucking playing Knuck If You Buck, nigga. Cut that shit
you
off.
gonna cut the shit off?
Like
and turn
yeah,
it
you
up
gonna keep
like
turning that shit on and crank these niggas up.
Everybody gonna
Nah,
fuck
nigga,
on.
we about to play goddamn fucking Usher,
Hokey
Lovers and
pokey.
Friends for the rest of the fucking night. So y'all
That
come
is
down.
a
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell out of here.
That's one thing I was always good at. I always loved right before the fight
Hey,
started.
yo.
I don't care if I was in Germany,
That's discernment.
where I was at.
Women call it intuition, men call it discernment.
Yeah,
That's
and I look, I start seeing
in
niggas.
front of his niggas got down. He just bumped cuz right. They not too.
Yeah, I know what that's gonna lead to.
Yeah, I see what this
Start
shit.
that time. Well,
Yeah, hey, cuz, let's slide. Let's
for
go.
real.
Let's go. I remember years ago, it was a shooting at the IHOP right there on Victory. And I remember we was all out there. All of us out there. And niggas was out there, bro, like, all of us said the same shit, like, bro, something don't feel right, bro. Hey, we about to go. Everybody dip. Come next morning, niggas calling, hey, you good, you good? Yeah, what happened? Boy, it was a shooting out there. Niggas got killed out there, motherfucker. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit, 15 minutes after we left.
I told them boys on the episode, like, boy, me and my cousin had an all of mine. We was going to German, goddamn, on Monday. Like, he was coming to spend the night at my house, goddamn, partying until Friday, nigga. This nigga come to, yeah, we had this shit planned out. Nigga, Friday came on, dudes. Yeah, you about to give us a ride this party? Y'all not going to that party. Well, listen.
What part?
Still this shit in the scene.
We stayed home cause we watching the Fabulous Football Friday or whatever, like
I used to love that
basketball
shit.
or whatever. But before that shit came on, no, we started that shit the next morning. Cause the German, you know, the parties just ended like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, boy, we started that shit the next morning. Boy, yeah, a shooting at the German club located on such and such, like shot that bitch up.
Yep.
I'm like, boy, mom, dudes must have knew something,
Oh,
man.
Knew something, felt something.
I
Hey.
said, like, I be, you know what I'm
Fair
saying?
enough.
I feel like that's, a lot of them boys are grown, so they ain't got parents. But it's like certain shit now, like, I don't really be trying to go places with a deep crowd. Like, I ain't even gonna front. Like, if I know that shit, unless it's a sporting event, I
Get
go
there
there.
early.
Man.
But
White people.
besides that, like concerts and shit like that, where it's like, it's just free will
Yeah.
type
I'm
shit.
not trying to
Like,
be there.
My
Yeah,
anxiety is
like-
through the roof.
For the longest, I said I want to go to Coachella. I kept that shit like in April around my birthday and shit. Like, bro, I want to go. I seen a video on YouTube this white bitch put up, and she was like the truth about Coachella. And she showed her 3-day experience in that motherfucker. Like, that shit trash, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, niggas sleeping
I was about to
outside,
say, nigga, like,
niggas pissing shit just anywhere. Like,
Oh!
niggas like, cause dead ass, if you leave where you at,
That's your
you,
spot.
that's your spot.
Yep.
So you gotta walk in and then get to the bathroom. It's a crowd of 1,000 people. You gotta get through just to get to the bathroom.
better not piss
So those
me off.
motherfuckers pissing
I'm
right
about
there
to
in
say,
the grass.
goddamn, like, boy,
Shit, right there, nah, nigga, right there on you, cuz.
I seen,
Sure,
I seen a female goddamn on IG. I
Shit
follow
by my
goddamn.
head.
She was at the Coachella shit too, but
Yeah.
she was in the tent. Like,
Yeah.
she got that paper. So.
Yeah, you spend that
Goddamn,
bread.
she was
good.
straight, like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
if you in a tent at that shit, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, them folks.
Take got a bathroom?
Man, that tent is like a house, man.
Yeah.
Like, you good
Oh,
at that
To the
shit.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Literally.
tents is like, yeah, like, deck the fuck
Yeah.
out.
But all them festivals, like, all that
Yeah,
shit, like,
listen.
I'm cool. And there's so many of them motherfuckers, too,
Like, I be looking at the little rolling out schedule, like, boy, this shit look like it's gonna go down.
That
Boy,
shit Ja
this
Rule had.
nigga got
Yeah.
this nigga, this day,
Fire
this
shit.
day, but it's like at the same time, it's about 30, 40 niggas performing in that one day. You talking
Yeah.
about to be out there that long?
Nope.
Fuck
No.
no.
And the shit is, you got, and the
I ain't
shit
even
is,
about to go.
and shit, you gotta get there early, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
you can't show up, oh shit, this nigga
No.
performed last, I'm getting there by 10 o'clock. Oh, all right.
Exactly. You
You
gotta
gotta
take
take it
getting
in.
all that shit.
Get your ass there at
Oh,
10 in the
you
morning.
gonna be in the way back, nigga. nigga.
Man,
You ain't
nigga
gonna see
be-
shit.
So that's part of that actual world shit too. Folks been there all day, they passing out shit. They ain't drinking no water, they ain't drinking liquor, like all that shit. Like
You on hella drugs,
hella
you
drugs.
hot, you dehydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say it's his fault per se, but
It's not necessarily his fault, but he does have.
I feel like
something
everybody
to
gotta
his
take
fault.
some type of accountability.
Because
for it.
if you would,
Everybody present gotta take.
well,
some
somebody gotta take the blame. That's
Yeah.
the main thing.
That's they got. You need a scapegoat.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
gotta
you
be
the
somebody.
biggest scapegoat.
Yeah,
with
it's
the
your
money.
shit.
Right. So
the label should take the fucking
the arena should take the goddamn.
right,
Where's the security? Like,
right,
Right.
And that's why
That's
the
what I'm
arena
saying.
should.
And they did have
Y'all
some
supposed to
shit.
hire the security.
And they had shit that came out too, and it was like they didn't have enough for that shit.
Yeah.
They said they told that nigga that, and nigga like, nah, I think we straight. They said they had it was one officer per 100 people.
Y'all think we screwed?
I think we'll be alright.
We good.
That's just
We
a
can go
little
what we got.
Great ratio.
Yeah, we'll so
One officer per. All right, goddamn. What else, man? Shit. I'd have went home, but fuck this, y'all. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Bro, like
I gotta carry on.
That's probably what happened. That's why
Hey,
niggas got fucked
I
up.
be
boy.
telling folks like I'm not
You
nigga
go.
because I don't want no job where I got too much responsibility. Because it's like, bro, at a
It's gonna fall on
certain,
you.
like, bro, at a certain point, like, I might just say fuck it and just, you know what I'm saying, like, don't give me that much responsibility because like on everything.
man, I got hella responsibility in mine. I'm still shit, nigga. Tuesday, after Tuesday, they ain't seen me till January. I don't care what's going on.
And that
I will
takes.
clean that shit up when I get back.
Exactly, like, bro, like that's how I be. But when I'm here, I'm here. Whatever y'all need me to do, make sure you get me to do.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
'Cause once I
Catch me while they getting this good.
Man, that phone gonna be at the house.
You ain't gonna be able to find me.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be. Hey, whatever happened, all whatever bullshit happened, I
deal
deal with
with
that
it
shit.
when I
when I
get
get
That
back.
takes me back to something I said on Twitter a while ago. Like, bro, everybody be trying to be the boss or some shit, but like, don't know. I ain't saying don't nobody, but a lot of people have the wrong idea about what it is to actually be in charge of some shit. Because exactly what y'all just said, bro. The boss is the most responsible. Like, I have, if anything go wrong, like, I got more to lose than any of you motherfuckers here.
Mhm.
So I have a lot to take into account and a lot to be mindful of,
Right.
whether I'm doing it or not.
Yeah.
But niggas I think niggas say they want to be in charge of some shit just for the sake of saying
Mhm.
it's my shit.
name.
I can tell you what to do, but it's like, bro, you don't know how to
Go
do.
with everything.
You don't know how to do the first, second, or the third thing about this shit. But you want to be the boss or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
shit all falls down. And you got,
bro, that's a
Right.
ridiculous amount of responsibility, bro.
That's why I don't want that shit. Unless it's some shit like my shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, I know goddamn.
Extremely
like,
passionate about.
yeah,
it.
you
Like,
feel me?
yeah.
Like, yeah. Then I take it. But besides that, boy, like,
Yeah, no, that shit ain't easy. Hell no.
Shit,
I hate responsibility.
for sure.
I wish I could be a kid again.
I
And
can't
shifting,
believe
and shifting and looking at folks that hate responsibility and don't do shit on their job, man. We all voted for Joe Biden. But my dog ain't gave us this shit for us yet. So
who
two
is
questions.
y'all?
One thing about it, this year,
Who is y'all?
We
one thing
y'all.
about it, this year
Who
showed
is
me
y'all?
that I ain't got to worry about ever voting again, sitting
Yeah.
a long ass line,
Yeah.
because I ain't doing it no more.
I ain't going in the first place. Like, bro, listen, my mama, my wife, my grandma, all of them
Okay, who said
snapping
what?
on my ass.
Fuck
Like,
said what?
all of them
Never
saying
again.
you need to go to vote.
Never again.
I seen that line, grandma.
Never again.
I don't even stand in line.
The
for
line
drugs
wasn't even
no
long
more.
for me.
So,
It wasn't even long for
yeah.
me. It's just a matter of, like y'all boys said, what are they really outside of
And
local
yeah.
elections?
I'm about to say it matters more when you
a,
vote local.
a local election, I'll do that. President, as long as the electoral college is around and it's truthfully they ain't even got to be around because Republicans, Democrats, it don't matter, bruh.
It's all the
It's the
all-
same.
it's all
the same.
It's a matter of preference, but you, yeah.
Boycott.
I'm a nigga in America, so it
All
really
that
don't matter
shit.
to me. So, bruh, outside of local shit, I ain't voting no more. I don't care who say what.
And
I'm
that's
not.
real, because really the local vote is what's going to affect you the most. anyway,
Yes.
To be honest, that
Yes.
person like all that shit, like that student
But it-
loan shit, all it sound good, but you would.
I mean, that
It's
little-
too many hands
Man,
in that
listen,
pot.
that nigga said one thing got in the office, did a whole nother. Yeah, if you got 600 in your account, we gonna tax that shit.
Oh, boy, nah. If he do that,
What?
I'm boy and peach
That man said
and
tax
peach
that
and
shit.
peach and peach.
Like, what?
So
How you gonna
some-
tax $600?
But you know what? though? Time out.
Easy.
You know, I just thought about. So my mama told me. My mama and daddy told me now when they started giving out the stimulus. Oh, they gonna get their money back.
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure.
They get their money
Everybody
back.
said that, yeah.
They'll get their money back. Like, don't you? You can bet your bottom dollar. America giving you money. You don't get
Cause they
nothing.
Not free.
It's nothing free here.
Nah,
Not free.
They'll get it back.
So they start seeing shit.
That's what I'm curious about. I just want to see how they gonna
This
do it.
inflation shit that everybody been hollering about these last couple of weeks.
So all that shit showing.
All these, yeah.
Gas
Tell these
prices.
people you better get it how you live.
Extra
Listen,
taxes?
That shit had
every
blew me.
day.
When I went in the country, that shit they still had gas for like $2.80. I'm like, well, I need to get gas out here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to.
By the time I drive back, I'll be straight. Yeah, it add up.
Yeah, for real.
Get your reparations.
Somebody gonna get
Yeah, real shit.
Cause
They don't give you shit.
Fuck about
My
it.
brother.
They don't give you nothing.
Hey man,
Not a black ass thing.
extra
Oh,
But
benefits.
shit, it's like, bro,
Where the boosters at?
is he gonna be here 4 years?
No. To be real with you, I think the whole plan was
He's selfish fella.
get him and Kamala in.
I did not expect you to say that.
I ain't wish nothing on the man. I said it's selfish failing him. That's all I said.
Hey, real shit, them boy did say he went to Rome and pissed himself up in the goddamn
Oh, yeah, I
Vatican
heard
shit.
His brain is
Yeah,
deteriorating, so I've heard. That's
Yeah,
all
they
I'm
said that
saying.
nigga really got.
Hey, but no, like
Joe
what you
Biden.
saying, like, it do, like he be saying a bunch of shit, and it's like he don't be remembering he said this shit.
What's up,
Like,
baby?
That nigga mind fucked.
You're gonna say Joe Biden right now.
Sup, baby? See, we got to do it.
Whoa.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
oh my god, I wasn't talking. Nah, man, listen,
Nah, get on your job, Joe Biden.
for real.
Hey,
You ain't doing it
hey,
right,
man.
man. You
That
promised us
man-
one thing, gonna snatch her up with student
Not
loans,
even a
too.
student loan.
Come
God
on,
damn.
bro. We ain't dead 4 years for
For
nothing.
nothing.
At least the last white man was giving out stimmies.
Right.
You trying to force
It
my
might not be free,
hand?
but it's instant.
trying to
though.
force my
It's
hand,
instant.
aren't you?
Like, bro, I
It come with
think
it,
Trump,
but it's instant.
Trump was really like a nigga that you work with, boy. Like, I don't like you, you don't like me. Let's goddamn get the job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
hey,
let's get this
straight
ready to
up.
go.
It's
What-
fucked
what
up
Because
in
he
here.
real.
Yeah.
Cause
He
one
get-
year, if I said one thing about Trump, motherfucker ain't lie.
He kept it
I
real.
know what time it was now.
He
Yeah,
kept
niggas
it
do.
real.
Nah, man, Michael Irvin said that. I might be bullshit, but I ain't lying.
Like,
Yeah.
what the boy? Nigga,
I've been dying when that nigga said that.
Michael Irvin said a lot of funny shit.
Bro,
Bro.
what
That
is
nigga said that shit
Goddamn
about,
dope.
about the women like cooking, talking about that's what's wrong with the women these days. They're not in the kitchen with mom. We're losing recipes.
That's a funny motherfucker.
I might be bullshit, but I ain't lying.
Oh shit.
Fuck what
But
you talking
yeah,
about?
nah, hey, them boys trying to force my hand because last person I told I ain't voting no more. I almost told her the next time I vote, I'm gonna vote Republican. I don't play with me
No,
now.
crazy.
Don't play with me now. Don't play with me now because I'm starting to see what them boys be saying.
Obama got that. I had voted for the independent motherfucker.
That's what I was about to say. I'm trying to move for independent.
I
Who
voted for
is
independent.
whoever is that?
It's some random
A nigga that don't got a lot of money to put ads on TV.
So one day we just all need to vote independent and see what that
real
nigga,
shit.
see what they talking about.
Real
Like,
shit. You can write them off.
try them niggas out one day. I mean, shit, it can't be no worse than what the fuck we
Nah,
done
that'd be my
had.
first time out.
Kanye
If
was
everybody
doing
was
it
down
all
for
the
that,
time.
I'd be like, alright, fuck it, let's do it. Let's
Hey,
do it.
me and Matt have talked about this years ago. Like, how about we just vote for that one person that nobody ever votes for?
The underdog.
I was about to say, but nah, I ain't gonna even lie.
I would do
I
that shit.
think the year when the nigga was independent, he was the one that was trying to make marijuana.
That's where that
But
electoral
you know
college
why?
shit come into
What
play.
be what be wild about that shit? Cause that's what Trump started doing. Trump wasn't no politician, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he got in, he started doing shit. That's why Republicans are mad at him too. So you get an independent nigga who ain't built in the base of a Democrat,
Or
Republican,
Republican.
none of that shit. He'll be the motherfucker going there and say, "Bro, I don't care what y'all got going on, cuz this is what we about to do." You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't like it, y'all get rid of me at the poll.
And
But
he
he
been
4
said
years,
that.
I'm gonna turn this shit
The
up.
man said that when he was younger. Like, if I was to ever run, I'd run as a Republican. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
cause he knew.
Yeah.
He knew them niggas doing this shit.
Hey,
in
man,
the
I'm a white man in America. They eat this shit up.
But
man.
hey, listen,
As
that
the
shit's so
years
crazy
go
because
on.
it's like Trump, like that man really did what the fuck he wanted to do while he was in there. Like, bro, I'm gonna
He's
still
done
have
what the
my
fuck he wanna
business
do.
operating.
He's doing the fuck you want to do.
Hey, you can't do that. Who can't?
You can't do that.
What you mean?
I'm getting my money. Shit.
Hey,
I'm the president of the
That's
goddamn
first-
United States of
That's
America.
That's first thing I said. He got elected. I said, shit, this if anybody want to get money, this the best time, right?
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
I'm still mad I didn't no PPP loan.
Hey.
I don't know none of
But
y'all
that's the
fuck with
difference
that shit
in
yet.
their. That's like the main difference. If anybody ever asked me, if somebody was asking, what do you think is the difference in the Republicans and Democrats? Republicans about that dollar bill. The Democrats is about
How you feel?
what's hey yo, hey yo,
Slap me five, bro.
hey yo. Democrats about how you feel. The Republicans about that dollar bill, brother. That's all to it.
And both of them really about it.
About it. And see, the Democrats about it when you turn around. When you ain't looking at
Hey, let me get that guy. I told you I was gonna tell nigga that shit. Look,
Yeah.
shit happened to niggas. You know.
Now, back to civil rights. It is
They don't
wrong.
do shit about
It is wrong what they've done.
You ain't getting no reparations. You gonna get these Jewish people some money.
We are gonna name every one street per nigga hood Martin Luther King.
Every year that go by,
I don't know.
and I see that these crackers steady lying, all the presidents, I do not get
I
mad at
ain't
niggas
seen
for
Harriet
voting
Tubman
for
on my
fucking-
dub yet.
What the fuck that's gonna do?
She ain't coming.
First of all,
Right.
I don't get mad for niggas for voting for that fucking gorilla. Like, I really don't.
Who?
Harambe.
That Harambe.
Oh, somebody said, what are you talking about? I'm about to say, oh,
Harriet Tubman. You gonna Harriet Tubman the Whoa!
I'm about to say, this nigga has lost it.
Sir! Turn your fucking mic off.
Unplug this nigga mic.
Harriet Tubman never ran for president.
He was talking
Nah,
about
I'm saying.
Harriet
the
Tubman
dollar-
money.
$20 bill,
That's why I get
I just played. I just
crying.
turn this nigga mic off.
Oh,
You are
boy.
a terrorist.
God
Tired
damn.
lip.
Like Chappelle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, not tired look.
That nigga David Gruden. John Gruden. John Gruden.
I put in the family group chat when he said that shit, like, y'all can't lie, bro. If a cracker called you that,
I'd allow.
you would not.
I'd allow.
You would
Cuz.
not.
I'd have to think
laugh
about it.
a
Like,
little
this
bit,
nigga
like,
just. Okay.
Cause me and my cousin had a whole conversation about
Like,
how
bruh.
funny them shits be.
Listen,
like,
They are
You
creative.
ever heard of a moon cricket?
Whoa.
Cuz,
Whoa.
Oh shit.
bro, y'all never
No,
heard of a moon cricket?
Bruh.
Bruh,
What cricket?
A moon
You ain't never heard
cricket.
that before?
So they said back in the G, goddamn slaves would be singing Negro spirituals at night. And they started calling the boy moon
Yeah.
cricket because they was on the porch singing Negro spirituals.
Just and then you think about it like,
Y'all
yeah.
ain't never heard, you ever
Okay,
heard one of them Italian movies they start saying mooly and shit?
Yeah, fucking
You know what
mooly.
that shit
I heard
is?
that.
Fucking mooly.
That's just an eggplant. They say niggas' heads be shaped like eggplant.
Ow!
So they call it moolies.
fucking mooly. Yeah,
Real shit.
Oh.
That where that shit come from, cuz.
Yeah, them boys creative now. I'm all about giving credit what credit's due. When it comes to disrespecting a black person
Jigaboo.
and insulting us,
Jigaboo.
white people are extremely creative.
So I don't feel bad.
Like, they think nigga bad.
I
They call
mean,
me
them
a
boys
Jigaboo.
be and
Call me a-
them boys be and they bad, cuz.
I say cracker once a day. I don't feel bad.
Once.
Listen,
And that's really trash when you think about what they call us.
Right, come on,
It's
man.
not even.
They used to proudly be called.
Right.
Like, they wanted you to call you.
They came up with all the
I'm about to
racial
show
slurs.
your ass a
They came up with all
cracker.
the wetbacks. They came up with all that
They
shit.
came up with all that shit, boy.
That shit wild too.
Come on, man.
All that shit. Tell me mine.
You did. But them boys called Middle Eastern sand niggas, cuz. Like, sand niggas?
Chinks.
Come on, bro.
All that
Like,
shit.
sand-
The Redskins. I don't even know how the fuck that shit is.
Man,
They had to
listen.
change the team name because of that shit.
Boy.
Honkies.
No, that we call
Yeah,
it.
that's what we
What
make.
we was watching, I don't even want to say that shit. I don't even
Yeah,
want to
don't
say
say the
what it
title.
was. But them boy, no, we were watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Jay had to tell me what the shit meant because I ain't even know. He called them boys some fudge packers. I had no idea what that shit meant.
That shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know if y'all know. I ain't gonna
say
tell.
that's a.
I won't be the one to tell you.
Yeah, it's an alphabet boy term.
Jay said that shit.
I don't know what for that.
Jay said
It's a
it.
fudge packer.
Oh yeah, they said on Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, it was on Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's a wild shit.
The old one.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
so so wrapping this shit, man. So what is this year showing y'all, man? It's been a long ass year. A lot has happened. What does it taught y'all?
basically.
Go ahead, Bar.
You need to get out of on your own. Get out the mud. If you're working for somebody else, you need to find a way to work for yourself. Basically, that's what I learned.
Okay.
Or at least try to do it. This ain't the time to be hesitant. You know,
I ain't
you
gonna do
said,
it.
losing people.
That's fair.
And it's crazy you say that because it's like shit. You're absolutely right because a lot of people lost their job during this pandemic and like they had good jobs and we done seen shit where like we talked about the Frito-Lay dude getting electrocuted and they damn near trying to make him come right back to work the next day. So shit, like we say, goddamn, make sure you got a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I say, goddamn, stay positive, goddamn, even through that bullshit. Because that shit gonna come. Like,
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And shit, really, my shit, the same shit as y'all. Like, really, it's showing that damn. Honestly, if you really want to do that shit, you could like we say with bullshit, right? That whole anything is possible sound goofy as fucking nobody believe it.
Corny.
But keep it a buck. Like, really, if you really want, like, I thought about it, but it ain't never been something I really wanted to do. I didn't do or couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might have been, I said I want to do this, but I ain't putting no work behind it, so it didn't happen. But anything I said, yo, I want to, shit, y'all doing it. Like, one of y'all, like, y'all got this, man, we're going to start a podcast.
Right.
Y'all did that shit, grew that shit, you know what I mean, and still growing. Like, so if you want to do it, like, really do it. Like, say, fuck all the bull, you know what I mean? Like, eliminate all the distractions and say, I'm just going to put this together and make it work. It'll work. So, just taking that energy, putting it into other little venues, man, like.
Like, bro, I don't mean to cut you off, man. Nobody already told y'all to do that shit.
That's number 16.
Watch out. But nah, goddamn, it's like, shit, you gotta keep going, bro. For real. Like, bro, you gonna get told no. You gonna take plenty L's in this shit, cuz, but don't look at them as like real live losses, cuz like they really lessons on what you need to do and how you need to go about it the next time around. This shit, I done got told no plenty of times, boy. Like, shit, nigga finessing, doing whatever you can to make this shit work. Like, that's what you gotta do in this shit, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, all these Fortune 500 companies ain't playing fair.
No.
They doing little shit well, goddamn. Bro, you gotta do what you gotta do to get ahead, bro. I ain't telling you to do no illegal shit, but do what you gotta do to get ahead, bro. Cause everybody ain't out here playing fair.
Yeah, I mean, shit, hey, I love being told no. Like, if I'm trying to build shit, tell me no. Like, I want to hear it. I want to have to go back and redo this shit.
You
If I
gotta
come
be in
and
my
pitch,
face again.
yeah, because if I come and pitch some shit till you tell me no, okay, cool. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. I'm gonna redo this shit, make it better, go to somebody else with it.
Exactly.
You tell me no, all right, cool. So you're not telling me no, and then I'm trying to take this exact same idea, exact same product to the next person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something, take this out, add this in, do X, Y, and Z, and take it to them. And by the time I get to the yes, that's gonna be the yes I needed in the first place.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that. I'm
Perfect
also,
timing.
yeah, I'm getting better with it. So when I'm getting better, now who I'm pitching it to, that's going up too. I ain't coming back to you with this idea. You said no to the bullshit. I'm giving you a chance to say yes to the real shit.
Mm-hmm.
So nah, and we just keep growing from there. So like for me, no's, my whole shit. Even when I played ball, like that shit was always based in being told what I couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bet I'm gonna show you I can do the shit. Then it
Sometimes
happen.
you ain't ready for that, yes.
Yeah, and that too. That's a lot of it too. Sometimes the nigga tell you, yeah, you
Make
ain't
sure
ready
you
for
ready
it.
when you get put in that position, boy.
Real
Like,
shit.
for real. You don't want to be sitting right there looking foolish. And a lot of people got year in review. Deontay Wilder wasn't ready.
Yep.
Shit.
He ain't gonna never be ready either.
Man, listen. Like,
To this
Yeah,
day.
like,
To
too.
this
it's
day, that
bro,
nigga ain't
listen,
ready.
bro, to this day. That nigga Jay told me before that shit even happened, bro, he can't box. Like,
He not a box. He not a box.
like, and I'm like, I went back and looked at all the fights that nigga fought, and I'm like, boy, that nigga just hit the shit out somebody.
Right.
But
He just
for a
strong.
nigga that could
If he catch you,
actually
it's over.
do that shit, like, and take a punch,
Mm-hmm.
which he ran into, like a big motherfucker that could take a punch, but also throw them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, that shit hurt us as a black community, cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. I seen the meme like, boy, what we supposed to do? We sent our best hitter, like,
Yeah, that's all we had. And nigga Tyson ain't coming back.
hey,
But yeah, nah, that was real too. I remember when I first saw him lose the Fury, and I said, that ain't shit. I said, he ain't gonna beat this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He
Man,
can't
listen.
box.
boy, look here.
He can't be
That boy, I
Fury
would,
said
I would,
that. He
I
said
would,
he ain't hard, but he can't box.
He can't
I
box.
wouldn't fight a motherfucker that done licked the blood off my ear again.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
After you did that, like, yeah, I'm
Definitely.
gonna try to fight somebody else.
Yeah, definitely. Who else y'all got in there? Who else y'all got
In the
there?
middle of the pandemic, he was
Exactly.
going on. He got
He-
licked
Yeah,
blood.
like he
He
licking
can't
blood
unblock
off
that
my
shit.
ear, but
He
you
gonna
told
kill
them
you.
motherfuckers before that, I
Mhm.
want to taste his blood.
Yep.
To show him I want to beat your ass. Like,
Talking all that shit, get your ass whooped.
Boy can't fight.
Can't fucking
Boy
fight.
can't
Yeah,
fight.
he can do
He
it.
can fight. Let me not say that.
yeah.
You know, he remember back when he
He'll
remember,
beat my ass.
remember back when he was pulling up on
Yeah.
niggas. Y'all remember that?
Huh?
Remember he used to pull up on niggas? Y'all remember that shit? Before he became like real famous, he was pulling up on folks.
Hell no.
Like it was a nigga that said that was on his Instagram, said some shit about his daughter.
No,
on his
that'd be
Instagram.
something.
And Cuz pulled up on him and beat his ass in that gym. Like, he put gloves on him,
Oh.
and he beat his ass off. I'm talking outside the ring, all around the gym, he was beating his ass.
God.
Like, real shit, look that shit up. He was dragged. He was a little Mexican buddy, beating his ass.
Dang.
Cuz said some wild shit by the sister.
Yes.
Shit, that's all I'm pull up.
Across the line, goddamn.
Yeah.
I sure was.
Yeah, so I'm gonna edit this part out. Shit. You can fight. You can fight, sir.
Right.
You
Take
can
that.
fight. So finally, man, what's something y'all plan on executing in the New Year? What do you want to execute? Do y'all do that? Y'all New Year? I mean, I know for me personally, I don't do the New Year.
I really don't, but it's like at the same time, shit.
I got
We
year
just
round
wanna-
resolutions.
We just want to level up with this shit, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
shit, everything we do, man, like, it only gets harder. Like, everything. Like, once you get successful, you feel me, it's about staying successful. And it's like, shit, we ain't all the way successful yet, but we still going. And it's like, shit, once we get there, it's maintaining.
Yeah, that's a fact. And shit, I say that shit all the time, man. Like, all this shit gonna be hard. To be real. Like,
It's like, bro, once you get better at anything, you feel me, you're gonna meet somebody that's on the same level as that. And you're gonna have to find a way to level up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, shit.
Yeah.
It's like I said, like, shit, folks say new level, new devil, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like new competition.
Yeah, we
honestly.
ain't never heard that one.
So, you never heard
You
that?
heard? Yeah, new levels, new devils, hell yeah. But nah, that's real. Like, all this shit hard. I say shit all the time. Like, being rich is hard as fuck.
Hell yeah.
They don't tell niggas that. It's hard as
Shit,
fuck.
you
It
gotta
ain't
think,
just
shit, you got a
vacation
lot
and
of
shit.
money, goddamn. Shit, you got access to a lot more shit than a lot of people do. That costs
No problem.
Yeah.
money. Like, you know what I'm saying? You in a different tax bracket and all, so you paying more taxes, you know what I'm saying, than
Taxes.
us
It's,
little
yeah,
niggas.
and it's easy to get lost in that shit, not knowing who you're
You know
supposed to
what I'm
pay
saying?
and all
Easy to get
that.
sued.
Yeah, exactly. Niggas, they looking for that shit. And it's
And
broke.
goddamn, if you ain't used to it, like shit, it'll go quicker than what
Yeah.
then you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So it's hard being rich and it's hard as fuck being broke. Same shit. Hard to
Gotta
be.
find your
Yeah, it's hard to be.
maintain.
Yeah, it's hard to get in shape. It's hard to be a fat motherfucker. I mean, it don't matter. Either way, all that shit hard. All that shit hard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you gotta choose your shit. So I mean, I ain't never been a New Year's new me person. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
got
never been a New Year's.
resolution.
We just leveling up every
Yeah,
year.
I ain't never
Goddamn,
did a
until this-
resolution.
Every
Yeah.
month. I'm trying to, bro. I
Shit,
need
daily.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need a new
real.
goal, bro.
Yeah,
True.
bro.
Shit.
A little
Shit.
bit
That's what
better.
it's about though, man. You gotta level up every time. Like once you accomplish some shit, it's like, damn, what can I do next? Until you just get to a point where shit, I'm satisfied. Like
Yeah, we definitely
just
can't wait
never.
for the new year. We
Nigga
don't know what if the new
You
year
already-
coming, bro.
You already behind. You already behind waiting on New Year.
Nigga ain't never satisfied, man. I
Right.
always want to figure out how can I have done that a little better.
But shit,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say we getting old, but shit, this shit ain't we ain't aging backwards.
Nah,
so
that shit.
it's like a nigga wanna get to a certain point where I done put my all in this shit and I can chill. Like I'm satisfied.
I mean,
like I ain't,
Yeah, and that
I
shit.
ain't got to touch that shit.
It's a level of, I get what you're
It's a
saying.
balance.
I get what you're saying, but nigga like me, which is a good and a bad thing, cause that shit, I think it push you to do shit, but at the same time, it kind of make you look at shit you've done and you don't always really like appreciate that shit. But
But it's like with you,
I'm
I
always
say this with you, shit. You ain't got no kids. I'm trying to get to spend time with my kids and watch them live their life. You feel
Yeah.
me? And shit, I ain't gonna say I done live mine, but shit, I done.
You talking about a little
I'm
bit?
not saying
I
fucking
ain't
30
gonna
yet, nigga.
I'm not
The
saying
fuck?
that.
Your life just started.
Them 2 kids will do it to you.
Nigga, age fast.
Shit. Yeah, he turned dog.
Nigga, it's like a
dog. He's like dog.
Man, listen, boy.
It's like a Trojan dog. Yeah.
Damn, bro,
too,
dick
boy.
dog.
Boy.
Kids ain't married. You gotta think, man. So,
And he married, so that's extra stress on that nigga's back.
That's real, nigga. That nigga got shit.
Yeah,
He
boy.
got responsibilities.
But that nigga has a mortgage, cuz I told that nigga that you one of my only friends with a mortgage, right?
That shit different. Ain't nobody waiting for that shit
Yeah,
either.
like, come on, man.
Nobody waiting on that shit
My
either.
kids growing up just as much as me, boy. I'm getting older.
Yeah.
Time ticking.
It real
it's
shit.
Like, man, you can't play around with this shit for real, for real.
And they getting older shit. I mean, yeah, what the hell? My cousin told me shit a long ass time ago. I like 19. Nigga turning 30. I told nigga you're getting old. I said shit, your 30s ain't. He like your 30s ain't nothing, but your 20s would have got down a little bit more money in your pocket. That's really all that shit.
I hope so, boy, because if so,
Speak that on
I
Oh,
promise you, that's all.
this
that shit
motherfucker is gonna be great.
Receive that.
30's gonna be
Hey, I
fun, boy. If
promise
that's the case,
I
shit.
swear to God, I'm 31 and shit.
Because I had a great time even when I was a broke nigga in my 20s. Which I mean,
Yeah.
the
That
20s ain't over.
We talking about that shit too. We had our most fun. We were broke.
Oh yeah, I
We
make
had
after
shit.
that. You just making fun of that one.
Man, I remember when I was in Georgia, when I was in college in Georgia, I remember this shit to this day. I learned that if you swipe your card at the gas station and run that bitch's credit, That shit only runs $1.
Yeah.
And you got the whole weekend for that motherfucker.
Before they actually take it out your
That's a
account.
whole weekend for me to go crazy. So I'm gonna keep that little extra 40.
He talking about
that's
a whole weekend.
I'm gonna go bucket that wild and find that
Why
40.
nobody gave you this life hack?
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I noticed that shit because I used to wonder like, bro, what the fuck? I used to hate it actually. Like, why are y'all niggas waiting 2 days after I bought this fucking gas to take this shit out my
That's why
account?
I don't do that shit no more. Like I don't go.
I don't even have that much money no more.
Yeah, swipe, goddamn, that shit gonna come out. Right
It was the opposite for them boys. They didn't have the money then and got it now. I had it when I bought the gas, and now I don't, bitch. What the fuck?
And the funny shit, well, we had it then. We just want to spend that shit on some, some
Other shit. Not
and then
that.
we going out. Nigga.
Right.
We got
trying to make it to where
I'm
I'm
trying to
spending
go
money
out.
at.
I was
That
like-
40, I can spend that 40 out.
Yeah.
I was in
Nice.
high school. I ain't understand it. I ain't had shit to spend money on other than gas, food, clothes.
Oh no, we
Girls.
partying, nigga. We
Bottom.
yeah. And we buying cheap ass liquor then.
Oh yes,
Exclusive.
Goddamn
Oh.
Parrot Bay.
Everclear.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Y'all better stay away from that Ivana bitch. All y'all, if
Ivana
any
bitch, all
of my
that
young niggas happen to be listening to this, if you about to go to college or you a freshman in college, do yourself a favor, man. Well, you know, nah, fuck it. Go ahead and drink it so you will really be able to understand what I'm telling you right now. Go ahead and drink that exclusive. Go ahead and drink that Ivana bitch. Go ahead and drink what that other nasty shit, New Amsterdam. It's some other nasty ass shit freshman year they used to have us drinking.
All that.
Yeah, drink
Like
them.
you said, Parrot Bay, all that nasty.
Oh no, I ain't gonna front. Parrot Bay ain't used to fuck me up though. I used to have a good time with Parrot Bay, but them first couple of names.
I remember my brother came to my house at some 3 a.m. one time when I was in college. It was nasty. I don't know.
What
What
is
they sell
that?
that
That's a
at?
shit called 3 a.m. I don't know where the fuck he got the bullshit at.
He made that.
We talking-
Your brother lied to you. He made
I
that.
know we used to get that goddamn that Burnett shit. You
Now
had
my
that
brother
shit?
to bring that home.
Man, you
That
get a
shit
bottle,
was
get a bottle for $10.
Oh,
Bro, I remember I
that
went
nigga to bring him the vanilla kind.
Man, I used to get that cherry.
Nasty nigga.
Man, I used to get that shit. I get that shit.
He was.
And I get the cherry, and Mr. Cherry with the Coke. So that shit like cherry
Yeah.
Coke.
Bro, that vanilla kind tasted like cough medicine. I hated that shit. Like, why are you bringing this home?
You want to drinking that shit anyway, nigga.
I wasn't, but fuck it.
Right.
Bro, one time, that nigga, one of him and one of his girlfriends broke up. That nigga brought home a bottle of Hypnotic. That nigga told me shit. He came up the stairs, peeked his hair on. I'm like, hey, go downstairs and get some cups and come back up here. I'm like, shit, all right. So I go do this shit. I come back upstairs and they like, yeah, boy, we finally broke up. So today, that nigga pulled his brown bag from beside his bed. We celebrate.
Not celebrate new life.
And that was the first time I could ever remember actually feeling alcohol. Like we was in that nigga room, boy,
Right.
just chilling, just chopping it up. Just, I'm probably 14, 15 at the time, just sitting there pouring up that nigga like shit. You sit? No, you little bro, shit, yeah, nigga.
Nigga start crying. Niggas, you crying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm alright. No.
It's all on you too, man, nigga. Shit, man.
It's the naughty.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Boy, you know, Lord, no, that's how you know when ass and drunk, boy. Where my brother at? Boy, I can get that nigga across the house.
Boy, what? I done heard that nigga stress
I
that.
definitely heard say that a couple times. Like, oh,
That nigga had me thinking something happened to you.
Right.
Is everything okay? Like,
Man, I had the
that's
whole
one time
time.
nigga I love him.
I had a whole conversation with Ashton last weekend about that shit, man. Them niggas trying to get me drunk. Something like damn Savannah. I said, boy, I ain't drinking no fucking Savannah
Oh,
Slammer,
yeah.
boy.
That's
You
what
know?
they drink,
Right.
boy. They like them slamming.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Every
ass about.
time they go downtown, they gonna
But when they get that Red
fuck
Bull,
around the
man.
bar about, get about 2-3 of them shits.
I said, y'all see what's in that shit? It's somebody's liquor.
type of
Oh yeah, alright.
it's your problem now.
Yeah, it's a damn problem.
It's liquor. Shout out to Big Bro Ashton,
Yeah,
man.
Mad at me for drinking Henny Reeves. I heard y'all niggas don't fuck with Henny either. Fuck
I don't.
Man, listen, bro.
I don't.
I drink it if it's all it's hell.
Man, motherfucker offered me some Cavassier the other day. At that point, I would have took Hennessy, but
That's it.
I drink it. I ain't front. I drink it.
Same
I'm no
thing.
punk bitch now, but I'm just saying. I'm not going to spend any of my hard-earned money on it. I ain't getting Hennessy.
Right.
Like my dad told me, man, take my liquor like I take my women, man. Take that shit
Oh,
brown.
yeah.
Brown.
Hey.
I
But
like
real
brown
shit.
tequila.
I can't drink
Brown tequila.
Reposado me.
That
All
tequila,
the-
that tequila,
Amigo.
nah, that tequila do me dirty every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, what got me clean, goddamn.
Right.
Nah, I can't.
I wake up the next day.
Gluten free.
Well, I drink Henny all. I drink Henny all night. Wake up, go to work. No
He's
problem.
an animal. You're an animal. Shit, no boy.
All right, man. So that was episode 45, man. Untitled Podcast. Anything I'll leave people with before we head out?
Follow your dreams, man. Don't let nobody tell you about your dreams. They ain't there.
Come on.
Man, fuck your dreams. Follow us on the Potecast.
Nah, for real. Know your worth, man. Don't be scared. Just It's something new. You gotta quit that job. Gonna get out.
He always trying to get somebody to quit their job.
You heard that?
Nigga, listen.
Somebody
Hey,
definitely quit their job.
know why I get a new job every other week. But
This
fuck
nigga
that
Jay, I know he about to wrap it up.
Hey, you good? You good?
This nigga Jay will go to 10 job interviews in a week. Like, I ain't fucking with
feel
that.
like
For real.
They ain't talking right.
I go to they be talking, oh yeah, I see you at the orientation at the time and all that shit. I was like, man, you know
You
what?
got the job.
I fuck with that shit, cause I ain't never seen a nigga my age do jobs like that. Like, nah, shit, no, they ain't talking right. Fuck them.
I done made it to the point where I'm about to wake up and go to my first
Yeah,
day.
I ain't gonna have shit.
I'm like, you know what? I'm about to lay back down.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
I
this.
asked the nigga though. I thought you was going to work today.
I can't stand niggas like you. I don't decide. I done got a higher
Right,
motherfucker
I done
to
been
get you.
slack.
And I be so excited too. I'm like, oh yeah, we got us a good one, man. I'm saying now, he's starting next week.
He
got us
strong.
one. He looks strong.
We got us a strapping
Oh,
young.
strong, man.
See, that's
Strapping
what made
young
me-
fella.
Strapping young
See, that's the
man.
thing. When I'm at work, I be slaving in that bitch. That's what made me. You like,
He a good
tired of
worker.
bitch. I ain't come back in
He
here.
a good worker.
They got me here by myself. Ain't nobody want to come help me.
Can't
Don't
show
worry
me
about
work
it.
ethic.
Hey,
Cause y'all ain't gonna see me no more.
Not
Hey,
expecting.
Come on,
and
I got my back.
we all dapping each other after the interview. Like, man, he did. Hey, that's the one right there. We good shit. Good shit. I told y'all.
Where's
Come
this
on,
nigga
man.
at? Listen, me and
Call
Kevin
him
talking
again.
so much shit about interviews, but as soon as we hang up on the phone, oh, you got an interview? Yeah. I already know I'm about to get the job.
Shit, yeah.
We kill interviews
Shit,
like
yeah.
it ain't shit.
Nah, for real.
We going and
Still
talking
be like,
cash
fuck.
money shit, asking questions right back to them niggas. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, nah,
you
for
start
real.
tomorrow.
So what can you do for me, actually?
Every time.
Mine is raised.
I need to know what are the opportunities for growth.
Yeah.
Because this bullshit you talking,
That's
I ain't trying to be here long.
Man, ain't trying
Hey,
to
wow, but I wish I like that. Goddamn, I feel like I needed a job now. Then I gotta work somewhere. Always. That's all.
That's why I say I respect that shit when I see little
You know,
bro doing that shit. Like, fuck man, for real. What can you do for me? The fuck? Nigga,
Yeah,
I-
man.
Shit, you ain't feeling it? Fuck
Yeah.
it.
He coming out of nowhere, nigga. As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna do like 5 apps before I even get out of bed. Just cause nigga put in a resume, here. It take like 5 minutes. Niggas gonna get to call you at some point. So. But if they ain't talking right, they ain't paying the nigga. I go
Man,
by my
don't be
pros
going
and
for that
cons.
shit.
That's Roger
I
Spears.
always tell Cam, go for your pros and cons. The pros ain't adding up them cons.
Hey.
Hang up that fucking phone.
Like
right
the
now, don't
business
even
man.
waste your time. Hang
Say
up
the
the
business
phone.
man to me.
Nah, that
Straight
sounds
up.
some good ass advice to get niggas too close. Yeah.
Straight up.
For real, man. It's a better job out there somewhere doing
Hey,
half
man.
the work.
The Lord wouldn't put me through this. He don't. This ain't for me.
Half the work, more money.
Like Barry said, this don't sit right in my spirit. I know better.
Don't.
That's a bad. Alright, well shit, I wasn't getting about 5 hours of content. I got
Amen. I'm sitting here looking at this like, damn, we not gonna talk about 2 hours.
Nah, nigga,
Shit.
that's it's longer than that.
Damn.
Oh shit.
I'm about to do a part 1 and part 2 of that shit.
Church
Alright,
is
man. Hey, but I do appreciate y'all boys for coming on, man.
Appreciate
Definitely gotta do this shit
Yeah,
again.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, come on, fuck with y'all on y'all platform
Got
as
to.
well, man. Talk about shit. It always feel good when you get to sit back, just record, and go home. That'd be the good shit.
Come on, it's still early.
Yeah.
Very early.
Nah, not talking about go home and don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
This shit
Nah.
gotta get chopped down and all
That's
kinds
for
of
sure.
shit. Yeah, it's different. It's different. But once it's done, but
I enjoy being the guest.
See what I'm
AKA
saying?
y'all
You
niggas don't
gotta
have to do
worry
no
about
work.
nothing.
It feels
But
good for
I.
Shout out to my nigga Barry.
It feels
Yeah.
good.
Straight up, oh
Yeah.
yeah. Barry's the tech crew.
See, that's why they ain't feeling serious. Talking about, she still got a little bit. You got a little.
I
I know I got time left in the day.
Right.
Nah, good point.
I done woke up 3-4 in the morning. Came
Y'all
out
here
Barry.
putting them
Barry
hours,
been
boy.
working,
For
doing
real.
shit. I'm like, boy, look at this nigga.
Yeah, man, Sean said that work gonna show, you know.
All right,
Okay.
all right. So man, episode 45, man. Appreciate y'all coming on. Once again, you fuck with us. If you don't,
Fuck him.
you already know. So until then, see y'all next week. Fuck with
Yes,
us.
sir. Solid.
That was a good one. Great.
Damn solid.
Hell, yeah.
And it been a minute since
Open that motherfucker.
nigga.
Dope.
We been here till motherfucking 9 o'clock. I been hot. We been here till 9 o'clock talking, but we ain't recording in so long.
Man, listen.
So long.
We got months. We have months worth of content to get out.
Dead ass, I might split that shit off into 2 parts for real.
For real.
Good part 2.